Hello. Hopefully this is working. It's been a while. We have one of the many clones from the audience of Goblin Bricks here. Hello. And Hideki Nishi. Hello, hello. For some reason, I felt like playing Rayman Legends today. Also, I want to get on my soapbox and kind of rant, I guess. I just figured this would be the easiest format to do it. Oh man, I gotta swap over to the thing. It's, there we go. We have purple lighting. Hello. Yeah, I decided to go for a purple light because, you know, Rayman. I've also found this. Ah! That works. Why not? Yeah, so, semi-impromptu stream. I normally do this on Wednesdays. I wasn't originally going to do it tonight, but... yo, Ray Carrot's here. Hello. Yeah, always liking the Rayman stuff that you post. But yeah, today we got some interesting stuff to talk about, ain't we? Yeah, I wasn't going to stream tonight. I have a video that I'm trying to edit. I think anybody that follows me on Blue Sky knows what it is. It's Bubsy 4D. This is probably the first week I've been able to speak properly without any kind of weird tone of voice. I've had one thing after another, so I haven't streamed for like a month because I had a stomach bug, I had a throat infection, I had all sorts of stuff going on. And yeah, but today, for some reason, I want to talk about Rayman Legends and I want to play it. So, this is all we're going to do, I guess. This isn't necessarily going to be a series. Tabriz is here. This is one of the many things I want to talk about today. Why does Batilla look like she was generated by AI? There's a hell of a lot of things that I find very, very weird about Rayman Legends, but not the one I'm playing. But yeah, this can be the sort of rambly bit before the stream, I guess. I can multitask. I could ramble whilst I play the game, but yeah, we got so much stuff with Rayman Legends in the last week. A bunch of it leaked in the days. When the art leaked, you was convinced it had been AI generated. Yeah, me too. I thought it was. I was like, there's no way it looks like that. It is. Also, Rayman himself looks really weird in the key art for the retold version. The whole thing is such a weird, confusing... I'm not going to say disappointment, because I obviously haven't played it, but I just... Look, I don't get why... First of all, the main thing... Why did they remake this one? I'm not saying it's not good, I'm just saying, like, of all of them that needed a remake, why this one? There's so many questions going on in my head. Like, instantly, when the rumours circulated that a Rayman remake was happening... I thought it's clearly, obviously, and I was like, I could have bet my life savings it was going to be Rayman 1 or 2, because they're the ones that need it the most. Like, they could easily turn Rayman 1 into a kind of Legend-esque type game where it's hand-drawn and it's looking all HD. But then, me being me, obviously, it was just give Rayman 2 the Spyro Reignited treatment. Do that, you got like a really nice-looking version of Rayman 2 on modern platforms, do it. And then they're like, oh no, we're remaking this one. And like, the fact I'm able to hold this in my hand, like, this is readily available for the consoles that everybody's still using. I have the Switch version as well. I don't get why they chose to do this. And then, like, the way they've done it too. What's happening here? Yeah, the recent announcement of Rayman Legend. Yeah, that's the whole reason I'm doing this. I'm gonna play. So the other thing, I've never fully played all the way through Legends. I've played a good chunk of it on Switch, but only like 3 worlds. I played a bit of multiplayer at my friend's house back when it was a Wii U exclusive. I bought this PS4 copy about 5 days ago. It cost me £8. And then I stupidly remembered I have PS Plus, so the disc is still in there. Like, I forgot I have PS Plus. That's why I don't like subscription services. I forget what I have. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, both versions are available on console and PC. Yeah, there's an interview where they discuss why they chose Legends, but it's mostly PR speak. Yeah, I don't, I can't see why. Because the most unique thing about Origins and Legends is the art style, right? That's like the thing they're known for, and it's why these games have aged like wine. You can look at Rayman Origins or Legends, and you know exactly what game it is. But then they've remade all of the characters and all of the levels in 3D, but then locked the gameplay to 2D. So if the gameplay is the same, now it's like the same game but with worse graphics. And there's like side-by-side videos online at the moment. And like, I don't know, it's not even a subjective thing. The new one looks worse and it's less readable. I've seen gameplay of like Rayman jumping through the levels, and in the original version, he pops, like the colors, they pop. He's hand drawn, he's hand painted, he's designed to pop from the screen. And then you replace that with a 3D model that can be affected by the lighting, so the shadow casts onto him, and it's like, it's so weird. Dinosaur Bites is here. Hello, Rob. It's a demaster in your eyes. It's so weird. What the hell just happened to my chat? It feels less and less connected to the industry each year. Yeah, I hate this. I want to support Rayman. I want to support the franchise because I like Rayman, but it just seems like they've gone about bringing him back in the most backwards way. How does a DLC for a Rabbids game feel more in line with what everybody wanted? It's so weird. It does look like new gameplay elements are added. More is being added to the game's story, so it doesn't appear to be a one-to-one remake similar to Reignited or Insane. From what I've seen, the only new bits of gameplay, and the bit that they weirdly keep bragging about this as if it's something big, there's new 3D gameplay in the form of riding the dragon through like transition pieces between like the layers of the level. And that's it. And it's like, that ain't it, I was thinking when there was rumors that it was going to be 2D and 3D, that it was going to be that, like 2.5D with 3D sections, kind of like Crash 4. That would have been amazing. We haven't had a 3D Rayman platformer in like, how long? When did Rayman 3 come out? Oh, it's mad. The UbiArt engine that the original Legends was made with was made directly for artists, allowing their hand-drawn art to be tested in the game as it's running. Yeah, they didn't use that engine for very much either. I think they used it for 2 other games outside of the Rayman duology. Really weird. The cutscenes make you excited. You're sad that the levels are 1-to-1 instead of remix. Yeah, so the cutscenes look good. And when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, we're getting a 3D Rayman. And then they cut to gameplay and it's like, we got some kind of silly comment already. We're talking about Rayman, but we ain't got no time for these 69 memes or whatever you kids do. We ain't got time for that. I'm a man getting angry about Rayman. That's what we're doing. We're getting angry about Rayman, and then I'm going to play the original version. But yeah, it's such a weird. I should have made notes actually, so I had a better lineup of things to say, but everything I've seen of it so far doesn't make sense, and every person reporting on it that was invited to the studio, it looks like they've been given a script, like they have to mention certain things, and when they do, I'm like, huh? So, one thing that made me laugh, and this isn't a dig at anyone, but it was something Ray Carrot posted on Blue Sky earlier, and it was that the 2D concept art for Rayman Legends Retold looks really nice. And it's just, that's like the grand irony of it, that like everybody thinks the 2D concept art for the 3D remake of the 2D game looks really nice. And it's just like, what are they doing? Oh man, it's so weird. You wonder if it's to tie into a movie/show they've not announced. At least then it would make some sense. I mean, that would work. That's why Nintendo put that Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 compilation out, because of the Galaxy movie. But, like, I would have thought they would have announced that before a remaster of Rayman Legend. It's not even a remaster. I don't even know what this is. It's so weird. I mean, it's not even, like, so far into the territory of reimagining that it's like Ratchet and Clank 2016 or anything like that. This is just, like, they've taken the game but made it 2.5D. It's really weird. You've heard that they brought back David Gassman and Billy West. Oh, yes, I did see a clip of Billy West as Murphy. I thought, oh, that's cool. That's one step closer to them, like, you know, fulfilling that Rayman 4 joke. But that's all we want. They should have just remade Rayman 2 or done another. Oh, it's very weird situation we're in. But yeah, the other thing is, out of all this Rayman stuff, the only thing it's prompted me to do is to play this, the original Rayman Legends, because I've never finished it. It's up here somewhere. Oh, I can't find it. You'd think I'd be able to find it. There we go. I've got the Switch version. I bought that ages ago. I just never got around to it. And then again, I bought this PS4 version and forgot I have PS Plus. So I guess that was a waste of £8, but whatever. Yeah, so I've never finished this. I played like quite a bit of the football mode. There's like a Kung Foot thing or something where you can play football. I played a lot of that at my friend's house when it was a Wii U exclusive. But that was like, what, 13 years ago now? Oh my god, look at oh, you can't see it. There's the copyright information on the title screen on my other monitor, and it says 2013. I'm like, oh god, that was ages ago. They said this is a stepping stone for the next mainline Rayman game, since the rest of Montpellier is currently occupied with BG&E 2. When are they not occupied with BG&E 2? That's the other thing. That thing's like disappeared into the ether. I should play Beyond Good and Evil. I've never played it. Maybe I should actually buy that. But the does that remaster they did, does that have a physical copy? Otherwise, I'll have to get it digitally on console. Or the other option is you get that digitally on Steam, but then you're locked to the crappy Ubisoft launcher, and I don't want to be. So yeah. The first BG&E is very good. I've heard from many people it's good, and one of my internet friends, it's her favorite game ever. So it's like, I gotta play it at some point. You remember the Switch version is how you played Rayman Legends for the first time. How did I play? Yeah, I played the Wii U, and I played the PS3 version of Rayman Origins. So I still have Origins. That's the other thing. This remake of Rayman Legends, they're including the original Origins. And it's got a bunch of enhancements. Again, Ray Carrot is like the guy to follow on social media if you want to find out about Rayman stuff. You posted that big list of stuff that they're doing. And I read through that and I was like, oh, actually, that sounds cool. So we're going to get like a modern version of Rayman Origins that you can play on like Switch and stuff like that. So that's cool, I guess. But yeah, the whole Legends portion of it's so weird. It's been more than a decade since they showed gameplay of Beyond Good and Evil 2. Surprised that game survived the waves of planned games that Ubisoft cancelled. Yeah, I know, and they cancelled that Sands of Time remake, and it was like, what, 6 minutes away from being launched, and they cancelled it? What a massive waste of money. Why not just release it? Oh my god. Yeah, don't Beyond now. They'll probably remake it in 2D. Yeah, don't give them ideas. They'll do it. They'll do like a Java, like flip phone remake or something. Yeah. What a strange time to be alive. What a strange time to be a Rayman fan. We went from like nothing to just the most confusing and baffling news ever. What was the other thing? Oh, the other thing, it's not Rayman related. Friggin' Toy Story collection just came out of nowhere. They're putting every Toy Story game ever to exist on a disc, and it looks great. Like, I'm probably gonna get it. Like, what the hell? Yeah, what a weird week. BG&E 2 restarted development so many times. Ubisoft have got this like amazing talent of wasting money. I mean, they cancelled that Prince of Persia remake when it was like 15 seconds away from launch. They sunk so much money into that Skull and Bones thing, and they had like an agreement with, was it like the Singapore government to fund that game? So even though the game wasn't doing well, they had to release it because they were contractually obligated to. Ubisoft are just like amazing in the worst possible way. But the other thing is, I hate that it's only them, but they're the only studio that keeps going back to their old games and patching them to run at 60 FPS on new consoles, which is sick. And I wish more companies would do that, but they don't. It's only Ubisoft. So it's like that's their one saving grace. It's so weird. and A Bug's Life, which is often overshadowed by Toy Story 2. Yeah, they put the little thing. I'm not going to lie, I replayed Bug's Life probably about 4 years ago. I don't like that game as much as I did it when I was a kid. It's not as good as Toy Story 2, but it's still pretty decent, and if it's there, I'll take it. In the trailer for that, by the way, I've asked a few people, in the trailer for that Toy Story Retro Collection, is it just me, or are the PS1 era stuff, are they running at 60 FPS? It looks like it's running at 60. If it is, I mean, straight away, that's actually a legit reason for me to buy that. I mean, I was probably going to buy it anyway, but yeah. Weird. It's pretty cool that they're including an enhanced version of Origins. You did hear that every copy of Legends Retold, physically and digitally, will include Origins. That's what I've heard too. It is, unfortunately, I believe it's also going to be one of those Ubisoft discs where you have to have the internet to install it, which I've got a copy over there. I still haven't played it, but I've got a copy of that Avatar Pandora Frontier thing, the Far Cry Avatar, and that's the same. You have to have it installed, and I think this is Ubisoft. I think it's because they don't put the whole game on the disc, so they can just keep on working on it till the last minute and like put the actual game in the patch. I don't know. Very weird. Zenta's here, fellow Rayman 2 enthusiast. Yeah, man. What a weird week. It's like I put that screenshot in our little Discord and I put it on Blue Sky, where it's like a frame by frame, side by side of that music level from this Rayman Legends. But the whole of the background is gone. They're just like in a void. I don't get it. They're only 4 months away from launch as well, so they keep throwing out the phrase pre-alpha and pre-beta and all that. It's like, you only got 4 months. What are you going to do? Like, how quick are you... Whoa! So much Rayman stuff. What the hell is going on? Was there something else Rayman as well? I can't even remember. This is clearly like the thing that's on my brain, so I don't know. But yeah, got something in my teeth. Sorry about that. Yeah, the Toy Story Retro Collection is pretty cool. You're surprised that they're also re-releasing Toy Story 3. Yeah, that was a big surprise for me too. I didn't even notice that. I was too like kind of blindsided by all the PS1 stuff. And they're including the PS3 exclusive DLC where you get to play as Zurg, which it's not even that good, but you know, they're including it. Yeah, weird week. This like 20 minutes into the stream, and I'm still like raving about Rayman. But yeah, raving about Rayman. Anyway, would you'd like to see a Digital Eclipse make a re-release of Rayman 2 when they can? Yeah, I mean Rayman 1 just got that big collection, didn't they? And I'm like, part of me kind of wants to buy that, but it would just be like for the purpose of owning it, because I like Rayman 1 is okay. I don't love Rayman 1. Like, it's all right. But the other thing is the best version of Rayman 1 was Raymani's Rayman Redemption, and that's free. You don't even have to pay for that, and it's the best version of Rayman. You're really worried that if anybody touches Rayman 2, it'll be butchered? Yeah, probably. They'll all end up being like their PS1 version. The other thing is Rayman 2 is on Nintendo Online now, I think, from what I've been told. Also, Tonic Trouble. I've never played Tonic Trouble. So the other thing that's happened, because I've been away from streaming for like 5 weeks, the other thing that happened, I kind of like, I've been playing this, so that would signify what my other purchase has been recently. Yeah, I might get Nintendo Online so I can play Tonic Trouble and just play that in bed or something. But yeah, oh my god, we're gonna talk about this. Holy moly, what? This game's friggin' amazing. Yeah, so I've just been playing that. Like, that's Donkey Kong's been like, he's like my gateway to gaming, right? He's the first game character I ever saw, and I played Donkey Kong Country when I was a kid. That's why it's here. Where here? There, up there. That's why this is here. It's like, it's my thing. It's my game. I love Donkey Kong Country. And yeah, I saw everybody playing DK Bonanza last year, and I was like, oh, that's nice. That's good for you. But secretly, I was like sitting there like fucking dickheads. I want to play it. Now I can, and it's really good. So yeah. It really looks like June is the month of Toy Story. Toy Story 5 is coming out, and they announced that Taylor Swift wrote a new song for the movie. I could not tell you a single Taylor Swift song. I do not know what she sings, and I don't care. It's one of the, I'm not a music guy. I don't. Yeah, weird. Yeah, why not put the collection out then? Why not have the synergy? Why are we gonna wait till October? It's funny that my DKC box is also worn. Just like, yeah, they're all worn at this point. Yeah, it's in the other room. It's on the wall opposite where I'm sat. I've got they're all boxed, but they're all battered. It's just how it is. Mine's actually, the corner's held together by tape, but we've still got the manual and everything. There's a few games we don't have the manual for. I think it's just because they didn't come with the box or whatever. But yeah, we weren't a family that chucked the boxes away. Cartoon Gamers here. Hello. Hello. I've been an angry little man for the last 25 minutes, just ranting about Rayman. Yeah, eventually I'm going to play Rayman on this stream, I think that was the whole point of me doing this, but yeah. I've had to lay out things a bit differently, so if I'm not looking at the camera as often, it's because my chat's here instead of here. Normally, I'm playing the game on that monitor, but the way I have my console set up, it's got to go on that one, so. But yeah, what a weird week for Rayman news. I still want to play that, now that I've got the Switch as well. I mean, I could have played it on the Switch 1. But I want to play that Sparks of Hope DLC, but I don't really care about playing the full game. So, yeah. But I want. It's weird. That was the other thing. This whole Rayman Legends remake thing. It's just. I think I said it earlier. It's just so weird that the DLC for that Rabbids game is like more in line with what people want. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm just seeing so many people excited for this Rayman Legends Retold, and I'm not a cynical guy. Like, you know, I had positive things to say about Bubsy 3D of all games, you know? Oh, somebody's tagged me in something. Oh, it's Zenta. Oh, he sent me a picture of his Donkey Kong Country box. Yours, I will say yours is in much better shape than mine. Mine, the corner has fallen off. But yeah, it's weird that the DLC for that game is more in line with what people want. Yeah. It's funny that DK is mentioned. Nintendo is bringing DK64 to Switch Online. Okay, so never played it. I didn't have an N64. We had a SNES and then we had a PS1. So I've never played that. I've played like a tiny bit of it on an emulator, but it doesn't emulate very well. So that'll be curious. They must have done something to fix that if they're putting it on the NSO service. Murphy's being voiced by Billy West. Yeah, somebody mentioned earlier. I saw a clip of it. He obviously sounds a bit older. I'm not going to hold that against him. But yeah, it's kind of cool hearing his voice come out of Murphy's mouth again. But it just makes me sad because the last line we heard from him was, "See you in Rayman 4." And it's not. It's a remake of a PS4. Oh, man. Oh God. We can't go down the Rayman 4 rabbit hole. And then, unless we talk, there's that Game Boy Advance version of Raving Rabbids, which is kind of Rayman 4. Oh man. I should make a Rayman video at some point. You know, I can guarantee you all 3 of my Rayman videos have got a boost from what's happened this week. It happens every time. You still need to collect the Dreamcast version of Ray 2, so you have all the Rayman. Oh man, you've been getting them all. I don't have that physically. I emulated that for my video. I don't have a Dreamcast. Rayman Legends Retold and Toy Story, your October is packed. Oh, they're both coming out October. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I'm going to have to pick. Oh, no. I'm probably going to pick Toy Story. You get like 7 games on that disc. Why would I not pick Toy Story? You don't count the Game Boy games. Yeah, they're like kind of doing their own thing, aren't they? Because the GBC version of Rayman 2 is just like its own thing. It's nothing. There's very little continuity in any of the games, though, so... Hideki says, you did get Sparks of Hope on Switch a while ago. Haven't fully played it yet, but you do remember seeing the game's DLC treated as a separate game mode when you get past the title screen. Yeah, I believe that's how the Donkey Kong DLC worked in the first game, which I bought because, as we've established, we love some Donkey Kong. But yeah, I just never got around to finishing that either. Maybe that should be something I stream, because I'm not going to make a video on it. And apparently, the first one runs at 60 FPS on Switch too. I will have to check that out. Retro Roundup looks more appealing. It does. At the moment, it does. It's strange. But anywho, I think I might play some Rayman Legends. Hopefully, I've got everything set up all right. I can see it. If I unmute it by pressing this button on the controller. Hello. You can hear the title screen. Let me get to the gameplay thing. I've got to figure out how we do it. Here we are. Yeah, so this is not really my forte. You all know me. I like the 3D stuff, but why not? It's topical. We're gonna do it. Ooh, you play? No, thank you. I think you can get an Ezio costume. It says on the front of the box there's an Ezio costume. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. Yeah, that state of play wasn't too bad either, actually. The one that happened yesterday. There's a lot of people that are getting... well, I say a lot of people. It's mainly David Jaffe getting really pissed off at that new God of War, but I thought it looked great. I'll probably get that. Wolverine looks okay. I'm not as excited for it. There's like a fly in here or something. And then, oh yeah, when Rayman showed up, I kind of shrugged because I knew that was coming. And I was sat there hoping for a Dead Rising bit of news, but no. I've got to turn this down on my end. Really quite loud. You let me know. Ideally, I need to be sounding louder than the game, not to be like a dick, but yeah, just let me know how things sound. I thought the writing in the new God of War was anything but abominable. What are you talking about? The 2018 one was a really good father and son story. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, admittedly, this is coming from a guy that's not played the PS2 games. I played like a little bit of God of War 1, but I've explained before on a live stream, I'm not big on zoomed out character action games. So when like the camera zooms out and you're playing as a little guy way in the distance and you're beating off hordes of guys, that sounds bad phrasing. Yeah, I'm not into it. So I kind of like being a bit closer to the action. You wonder if the games in Roundup will end up with trophies. So, I'm just going by what happened with the Tomb Raider collection a while back. I imagine... on the Tomb Raider collection, there was this thing where if you want a platinum trophy in each of the games in the collection, the PS4 disc does that. But the PS5 disc just has one platinum trophy for the entire collection. So a lot of people went out of their way to get the PS4 copy because apparently there's like a stipulation that Sony have nowadays where if you're doing a compilation of games, it can only have one platinum trophy. But if it's a PS4 disc, it doesn't work that way. If I apply that logic, I'm guessing it's going to have trophies, but platinum-wise, I don't know. PS4 is probably going to have a platinum for each, I guess. I don't know. In which case, I might get it, because I do sometimes still use my PS4. It's downstairs. The marveliness... The what? The marveliness... I'm the Lofi compared to 2018 is pretty bad. I'm guessing in. I was kind of in a voice chat with my friends at the same time, so I wasn't really listening to the dialogue. I liked what I saw. I liked the gameplay. The gameplay looks like a really fast sort of hack and slashy version. You know, Kratos is a big heavy dude with an axe, and then she's like this woman with a sword that can do flips and stuff. It looked cool. Dinosaur Bite says that it looked more interesting than either of the recent Kratos outings. I mean, I liked them. I definitely prefer the 2018 one. That is definitely the better game. What was it? Ragnarok? I liked it, but I don't know. Big DLC kind of vibes. Anywho, let me know how it sounds. Oh, we got Rainick YT is here. Hello, hello. Welcome. I have been rambling about that remake of this game for the last, like, half an hour. Oh, look at Billy West. Yeah. The other thing about Legends... Oh, hang on, what's this way? The other thing about Legends, I actually prefer the art style of Origins with the kind of thick cartoon outlines. That's kind of my... I kind of like that. So, the hand-painting look of this one, I like it, but I don't prefer it. There we go. One thing I will say about this, it does still control really... Look at this! And this is the thing that the 3D remake is missing. Okay, so you see in the background here, you've got those castles. Obviously, it's all 2D stuff, but it's parallax scrolling, so there's like, obviously the bits that are further away are scrolling slower, because that's just how things work. But there was like a side-by-side screenshot where there's literally nothing in the background of one of those music levels. Like, nothing at all. Oh, there we go. Oosh. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking at this now and I'm thinking, look at all these like beautiful art direction that they're just going to slaughter by making it all 3D. Anybody who thinks 2D is like just not nice is just, that's just silly. Look at exactly readable. That's the other massive thing I noticed about the gameplay of that remake. There's the screenshot that I put on Blue Sky. It's the music level. But at one point, Rayman, like, blends in with the background because there's, like, a shadow casting onto him, and his hair and his shoes are the same color as the rock he's running on, and it's like, I don't know. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, no. Oh, I'm trying to read the chat as well, so I'll wait till I get out of this bonus level. Oh, hello. I thought that was an enemy for a second. Oh. How you rescue these guys? Was it in the first one? Were they in cages or something? Or I can't remember. It's been so long since I played Origins. It's impressive how well the UbiArt engine runs as well as the visual. Yeah, it's lovely. It's just a lovely looking game. I thought Origins looked great. It's all running at 60 too. Like, this is smooth as hell. You think the reason there's no background Castle Rock in the Legends remake is because the pre-beta build? Yeah, I mean, I will give it some slack, but the problem I have with a lot of big studios these days is, I've got to pause it. We're getting on my my pedestal again here. This is something I briefly said to Cartoon Gamer on Blue Sky. The problem I have with like big studios, and Ubisoft are guilty of this too, they throw around the phrases pre-alpha and pre-beta like as if they're never going to be able to use that phrase ever again. And it's like when they show footage of Assassin's Creed, whatever new one they're doing, sometimes they label it as pre-alpha, but it looks like it's done. It looks like the whole point of pre-alpha back in the day, at least, that meant that the game technically ran, but there's no art assets. It's just like blocked out environments with like nothing. I mean, Dinosaur Bites, Rob, you can probably attest to this more, but that's how it was. And now they just it's as if they slapped the phrase pre-alpha onto the gameplay, so that like if it looks a bit shit, then they can just say, oh, it's pre-alpha, and it's like, I don't know. You just saw the musical levels. Yeah, it says pre-beta on it, so it's like, it feels like that's just them throwing it on there. Like, if it looks shit, it's pre-beta, but it's like, well, there's only 4 months until the game comes out, guys. You better pull your finger out your ass and make it look good. Yeah, it's, oh, hang on, how do I get rid of this guy? Do I punch him, or? Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, I forgot this whole game's gimmick because it was on the Wii U. Yeah, that's me making Murphy do the thing instead of using a Wii U gamepad, like a Fisher-Price controller. Yeah, exactly. There's like, although that music level looks like it's missing some stuff, this has got to be something, right? Anything hidden here? No, that's weird. Yeah, although that music level looks like it's missing stuff, there's like a forest level that has the word pre-beta on it, and it looks done. I don't see what they could add to that. It's like, well, okay. But again, it's like, oh, they've put the phrase pre-beta on it, so don't bully us, guys. You can't say anything mean to us. Oh, you can just make him collect things for you. That's... Yeah, this whole Murphy mechanic, I remember, because I have played... Tabriz just mentioned it's on PS Vita. I played a little bit on there. Oh, I don't want to go that way yet. Is there anything hidden this way? My video game sense failed me there. I thought that was going to be something. Oh, yeah, so for sure. It's gotten confusing to the point now that we have to check that a publisher agrees with our definitions of pre-alpha, alpha, beta, etc. Yeah, it's like remasters and remakes. Like, we've had to kind of like come up with our own terminology now. Whoa, look at that big spider in the foreground. Whoa, he's gone. Oh, he's like, oh, get out of my face, you little shit. Oh, I lost my momentum. Yeah, like, this works, pressing circle, but it's like, it clearly wasn't designed for this. The Wii U just, like, totally failed, didn't it? I forgot about that. Hang on. I can hear screaming. Can you jump on him? Ah, there we go. Nice. Yeah. Oh, Joe the Orc is here. Hello! I can read this. I noticed you were here because somebody tagged you. It reminds you of when people poked fun at Insomniac's Wolverine when the footage of the game's alpha build leaked and many AAA developers showcased what their games look. Yeah, this is the thing. When that leaked, that's the other thing. People treat leaks as if it's like how the game's looking now. When that leaked, that wasn't their fault. You know, it got leaked and it was like very clearly early. Oh, crap. What did I just do that for? Yeah, that wasn't their fault, and I could tell that game looked rough when it leaked, but it was never meant to see the light of day. It was the same when GTA 6 had a gameplay leak. Like, when was that? That was like 4 years ago or something, and it looked really rough, and it's like, well, yeah, of course it does. It's not supposed to be. But when they put it out there themselves, like Ubisoft do with Assassin's Creed, they put it out there themselves, and then they say, oh, well, it's pre-alpha, guys, don't bully us. It's like, well, what's pre-alpha? Like, it looks done. What are you talking about? Oh, right. I've got to get this guy first. There we go. Now, is there anything up here? Hang on. See, my video game sense tells me something's up there, but no, I don't think there is. Yes, we have a Ray Carrot in the chat. It might be the first time you've been here. I don't know, but welcome. What's this? They delayed Rayman Legends to 2013, coming the same week, same month as GTA. Yeah, it's happening again. Plus, it's funny that, like, because I think, isn't GTA meant to be coming out in November? Everything is coming out in September now. And it's like, well, now you're not competing against one game. You're competing against, like, 20. It's funny. What a weird time. Also, every game system is getting more expensive. That's the other reason I got my Switch 2. I had, what was it? I had, where I work, I had a staff discount, so I got like a bit of money taken off, and then I'm aware of the fact that, you know, they might be making it more expensive, so I was like, forget it, I'll just pull the trigger and buy one. I hate that, like, early adopters end up getting the cheaper consoles these days. It sucks. It wasn't even a leak, it was a data breach. Oh, the Insomniac thing. Yeah, that's even worse. It wasn't even a leak. Yeah, someone actually hacked into them. Yeah. And all that Spider-Man 2 stuff, and then they kind of cancelled the Spider-Man 2 DLC on the back of that. It was a real shame. Hang on, how am I doing this? Oh, there we go. It was much easier than I thought it was. Oh, get it. There we go. Oh, Joe the Orc asked how I am. I'm okay now. As I said at the start of the stream, I've not been well for weeks. I think you commented on one of my community posts. Yeah, man, I had everything wrong with me. Just one thing after another. Prior to getting ill, we had stuff going wrong with the house. I had a gas leak here. I had to get somebody to come in and like plug up one of the gas main lines or something. Yeah. Then what happened? Yeah, I had a stomach bug, and then I got a throat infection. I couldn't speak. And the annoying thing is that I got a review code for Bubsy 4D, and I was ready to go. I had everything perfectly lined up. I was going to do a nice video on Bubsy 4D for launch day, and yeah, I literally couldn't speak. It's just, oh crap, what am I doing? Hang on. Yeah, this isn't as intuitive because you got to like press the circle button. Curious how like distracting it would have been on Wii U though, like having to constantly look up and down. I don't know. The Vita version, that probably has the touchscreen stuff, right? And now I've got Rayman Forever. What, the PC one? The Rayman Forever with the level pack? Hello. What's he trying to tell me? There's like something up there, or I don't know. Anyway, there was another direction I could go. I want to go check this out. There it is. Rainik YT. What is this? You're spreading misinformation? What was this? Because Ray Carrot died? What's this? Ah, Tubular Jonathan is here. Hello. You remember when Wii U, Rayman Legends was a Wii U exclusive at first, and then Ubisoft pulled out and released it. Yeah, they pulled out and released it on other platforms because the Wii U sucked. It didn't do very well at all. Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah, they've kind of turned around, and it's funny seeing like the Wii U gamepad was like the idea was there, but my friend the other day when I was at his house, he said, and it's pretty much perfect. He said the Wii U gamepad was like a Fisher-Price toy. When you hold it, it just feels like a plastic toy. But yeah, now we've got the Switch 2, and it's all swanky and shiny, and it's good. Hey, apparently Ray Carrot, apparently you died. That's what's in that's what's in my chat. It says, but clearly not. You're sending some messages. Oh, the Google AI. Oh yeah, that Google AI thing sucks, man. I put my own picture into it and said, "Who is this?" and it said I'm Steve of War. So. Yeah, if any of you know who he is, he does a lot of Tomb Raider stuff. I was like, yeah, that's definitely not me. I don't play Tomb Raider. It's because his icon is drawn by the same artist as my one was at the time. It was by Crantime. Anybody might know him for drawing all the Pokemon stuff, but yeah, maybe it just picked up on the fact the art style was the same. It was. Did I win? No. Well, I'm not replaying that. I'm going to be replaying the game when the remake comes out, you know what I mean? Not. Oh, I did a Uplay action, apparently. Nice. Oh, doesn't this have, like, a whole bunch of Rayman Origins levels, too? Like, when I played on Switch, there's like a whole hub area or something. I think this is like the hub area for this world or something. Now I need to do Tomb Raider. You know what? I'm not going to lie, Zen. I did actually consider it because I have the Tomb Raider 1 through 3. And when I played it, I was kind of getting into it. And I was like, oh, it's kind of a platformer. Not that I have to cover exclusively platformers, but... Ah, look, there you go. There's the Origin stuff. We're in a big old tent. Oh, I remember this too. Yeah, you had like tickets that you could scratch off or something. And on the Wii U, you actually did it on the touchscreen. There's that guy that looks hideous in the remake. Because he, like, doesn't animate properly. He, like, just pops in and out of existence. Quite a lot of stuff to do. I'm definitely not doing all of this anytime soon. I remember doing this a lot in Origins, where you do this, like, spinny attack to, like, instantly get maximum speed. Oh, it's like a non-linear thing. I don't have to do every level. That's cool. I'm still going to do them in order, though. You're going to do Tomb Raider 1 on PC. Oh, your old PC. Get some nice looking camera footage of that. Ooh, kick that guy. Yeah, I don't know. Just my brain's looking at this, and it's like, this looks fine. They went through so much effort to make 3D models, and it's like, it's 2D. You're just making a worse game. Like, a worse looking game. Like, the game is fine. Like, I'm clearly enjoying this, but it's just... If you turn all of this into 3D, then everything casts shadows in the wrong place. What are you doing, you dorks? This control's great. I'm having a blast. Like, look how fast I can run through stuff. Hey! Smack these guys. This is good. Again, I knew this. Origins was good. If you played multiplayer in Origins, then the spin attack would mess up your friends a lot because there is friendly fire. Is there friendly fire in this one then? I'm guessing they took it out based on that. Oh, hello. What is this? I don't recall ever seeing this. I don't think I've ever done this. What, so that platform's active? Oh, shit. Oh, it told me which ones are good and bad. Right. Oh. Let me see. So just avoid the skull and the hands. That's easy. Okay. Whoa, there's a hand. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Unique art style to generic Unreal art style. I wouldn't say that. I mean, they have translated the characters into 3D quite well. That's why when, like, you see the cutscene, and it's like, whoa, this looks really nice. But it's just, if you then put those 3D characters that emulate this art style on a 2.5D camera angle, then it's like, well, what purpose is the 3D serving? It's not. And all the footage I've seen, it's like, oh yeah, sometimes the camera turns around corners now. It's like, so? Who cares? Like, the gameplay's still the same. Oh, hang on. What is this? There we go. Can I just get through quickly? There we go. Look at that. I've got to get used to how the attacking works. It's weird. I think you can just jump on him. Also, you have a random question. Why do most Ray-tubers use the word Ray and use another word or figment of their name? What? Oh, because you're both Ray-tubers. That's a thing. I never even realised that until now. I obviously knew Ray Carrot was in reference to that, and I figured Ray Nick was probably the same, but yeah. Everybody's Ray. It's like Man Legends. Everybody's Ray. Oh, God. You don't think the new Rayman's art style is Unreal generic, but some of the textures are more realistic than necessary. Like Rayman having brown pupils and more textured skin. Yeah, also his hair looks too realistic. That was something I saw earlier. Honestly, the best design in recent years, in fact, maybe ever, was that DLC in the Rabbids game that came out. Like, he looks really good there. I don't know why if they were that intent on doing 3D, why not just use that? Right, hello. How do we get this? Can I just grab it and go? Oh, there we go. You have to, like, keep hold of those for a few seconds from what I remember. Pull that out of the ground. You think you've said that the future of this franchise will depend on this remake. Yeah, I know, it sucks. I read that too. It's like that. Now you're just blackmailing us into buying a game that, like, I don't know. I'm kind of glad, now that I've done this stream, I'm kind of glad that, like, I'm not the only one that has these thoughts, because based on everything I've seen, like all the coverage, they clearly invited people to the studio, and now they've made these videos and they're full of praise, and all this stuff I've seen online, everyone's like really excited for it, and I felt like on Blue Sky I was kind of shouting into an echo chamber, like, no, don't, no, what are you doing? It doesn't look that good. But yeah, I'm not alone. Did Darksiders get mentioned in the State of Play? No, it didn't. No. I could mention it here if you like. I still have that copy of Darksiders 2 on my shelf. I haven't played any of them, but I bought it. That counts for something. Did I know that Rayman was named after a French president named Rayman? Had no limbs and he hit soldiers with his fist. You know, that was going somewhere, and then, yeah, you had me in the first half there. I've got dark ciders, that's true. Oh, crap, I remembered. I made myself a cup of coffee. Yeah, nice. That is still really hot. Yeah, the thing I was hoping for was during that State of Play, there was a little segment for... I like my West Country accent there. We got family down that way. Yeah, they had a segment where they said, oh, and now we're going to introduce a game by Capcom. And so my brain was like, oh, give me some Dead Rising news. I want the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster 2, and I want a Dead Rising 1.5, and all this stuff that's been rumoured. Give it to me! But yeah, we didn't get any of that, so... I think that's going to happen, though. Dead Rising turns 20 this year, and it's like, oh, come on, give us some more stuff. I need more. Man, my chat has been... quite active today. Sorry I've missed so many things. Oh, Joe the Orc said because Mantuber doesn't have the same associative power with Rayman. Yeah, Mantuber sounds bad. That sounds like something you don't want to see. Like, don't go on Mantube. Don't do it. Don't even type it in. Don't look it up. It sounds bad. Yeah. Oh, Rob says it's almost as if the characters were designed to be in 2D. Yeah, this specific. Yeah, that's the thing. Like they've like taken this specific version of Rayman and made him 3D. And it's like, well, okay, why'd you do that? There's other 3D versions of Rayman. I'm very glad I'm not alone on this, because it just feels like everybody's praising it a little too much on Blue Sky, and I'm like, I don't know. Normally, I'm very, like, I'm optimistic, and I'm like, I will look for the good things in the bad thing, and you know, I may get Rayman Legends retold one day, and I may like it, but I don't think I'm going to like it as much as the one I'm playing, and this cost me £8. Still waiting for that new Ape Escape, though the Stuntman return was a surprising welcome. I've only ever played like a demo of those, but they were cool. And when the trailer for that came out on the State of Play, at first I was thinking, oh my god, what are they doing? Is this like some Fortnite thing where they get the famous vehicles and it's like nostalgia pandering? Like, this is bullshit. They get it, and then the DeLorean showed up, and I love Back to the Future. I know you love Back to the Future too, Rob. And like that showed up, and I was like, oh god, what are they doing with this? And then when they said it was Stuntman and you're recreating things from the movies, I was like, oh shit, that actually makes perfect sense. Like, that's actually a really good reason to have those cars in the game. Like, fair play. I was expecting it to be some like random bullshit Fortnite thing or something, but yeah. Yeah, I should maybe check those out. Potential stream. Never played them. Didn't PlayStation say that they are interested in bringing back like their old IP? So there's hope. We got hope for Ape Escape. I think the next thing they need to do is put like a non-crappy version of Ape Escape 2 on the PSN store, because the only version of Ape Escape 2, if you play it on a PS5, it's just balked beyond belief. Like, the graphics go crazy. Here we go. Ooh, got it. I think the only thing with Legends and Origins is, like, when you attack mid-air, the momentum kind of cuts out, and it's a bit... I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's one of those things you probably get used to it. Is there any way to just let go of that without having to jump? I can't remember. Sits here hoping for Kaya Dark Lineage. Every time I stream and you mention that, I keep thinking, I gotta buy that game. I gotta get it at some point. I keep meaning to. Right. Oh, you just pressed down. Oh, that was easy. Right, I want that bag of lums. Get in my belly. Goblin Bricks is here. It's Rayman. Oh, it's Rayman. Bloody love Rayman, me. You do remember they announced the PS2 rhythm game Guitar Man? Yeah, I've heard good things about that, but I made like a joke comment to one of my friends, and he kind of confirmed what I thought. I said, like, it looks nice, but isn't the gameplay you just push one button because it's a music game and that's it? That's the gameplay? And he was like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, oh well, I'm not playing that then. Oh, hang on. What in King Ramsay's voice? What now? From Courage the Cowardly Dog? Oh, I don't know Courage the Cowardly Dog very well, unfortunately. That was just at the tail end of me not watching Cartoon Network, I think. The only other time I watched Cartoon Network after that was, here you go, like story time with Petronius. I broke my leg. I think I mentioned it in my my Bubsy 3D video. I broke my leg really badly when I'd like started secondary school, and I had to go to like a children's hospital, and they had a TV that had Cartoon Network on it, so I watched Ben 10. And that was actually a sick show. It was like a sci-fi anime type thing. It was cool. And they did a PSP game, and I bought that. It was all right. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I didn't see that guy. But yeah, guys, look how readable Rayman is. Look, I'm standing against rock, and I can see Rayman perfectly. Look at him. He's a good boy. Yeah, I didn't get much further with Ben 10. I watched, like, the original iteration of it. Like, I think there's 4 seasons. I pretty much watched all of them. And then they did, like, Alien Force and Extreme Alien or whatever the hell they did after that. And I was just, I'm done. I'm done. They did a movie from the original run as well, like Secret of the Omnitrix. That was cool. Oh, that's a secret right there, if I've ever seen one. There we go. Hey. What is that in the tree? Oh, it's like a big owl. His eyes are bigger than his body. Oh, cool. Oh, I missed a couple of the guys. Oh, well. Ranty Man 2, The Great Depression. Why didn't they just remake that, goddammit? So stupid. There was the perfect one. I said to somebody on Blue Sky, like, if they remade Rayman 2 with, like, give it the old Insane Trilogy treatment, that's like the biggest slam dunk Ubisoft could have done. Absolute slam dunk. Everyone who likes Rayman would have bought that. There's no question. Like, every single person that likes Rayman would have bought a Rayman 2 remake. But then they've remade this. Like, I'm playing it now and it's fine. I mean, the same could be said for Rayman, but obviously there's like the visual element of it. Rayman 2, you know, it's old game. It could be redone. It could be redone again, because it was on the PS2 it was redone, but I don't like that version. What was my favourite Ben 10 alien? I kind of liked Upgrade. I thought that was cool. I like the concept of just an alien that can merge with technology and kind of like turn it into something else. They were all cool though. There was like Ghost Freak. I liked that they had that whole arc where Ghost Freak's DNA was, its whole personality could be stored in a strand of DNA, and it kind of became sentient and escaped from the Omnitrix. Like, yeah. Rayman the RTS, Warcraft 3 with hoodlums and robo-pirates. You know what? The thing is, they've done that Rabbids thing, the Mario and Rabbids, but like Ubisoft kind of own that formula. They could just redo that, but without the Mario characters, and they could do a Rayman one of them. Like, straight away, you got, I imagine they used it in that DLC that I've not played, but straight away, you got Rayman who can launch his fist across the battlefield. There's loads of stuff they could do. You could team up with the pirates, and they could have long-range weapons. Man. Did I see Havoc reignited from a little while ago? What is this? Is this a fan thing? I used to keep a lot closer eye on the fan stuff, but it didn't pop up on my feed for ages on YouTube. Has somebody done that then? I will remind me, and I will look that up after the stream. Also, why doesn't this game have online co-op? Yeah, apparently the new version doesn't have online co-op either. Like, if you think this one's weird that it doesn't have online co-op, imagine releasing one like in 2026 and not having online co-op. Like, I get that the you know, the couch co-op should definitely be there, but like to not have any online at all, that's weird. It was a fan remake of a chunk of Rayman 3. Cool. I will look it up. I probably won't play it, but I will look it up. Ghost Freak was sick. Speaks volumes how well you can remember him to recall his name. Yeah, I remember all their names. They were cool. Let's have a look. You got Diamond Head. You got Forearms. Oh, let's go. There's 10 of them. Diamond Head, Forearms. I was going to say, actually, no, I've forgotten, but he wasn't one of the original 10, so it doesn't count. I can't remember the name of that tree dude. Or the ball guy, but again, he wasn't part of the original 10, so he don't count. Grey Matter, there we go. Everyone's getting involved now. We've got other Ben 10 fans. We've got Grey Matter, Ghost Freak, Upgrade, XLR Rate. He was cool. He had that fucking helmet that came down. Wild Mutt. Oh, he was the first one he turned into. Yeah. Man, that show was cool. Where are my DVDs? I've got a box set somewhere of season 1. Let's go. Hang on. Boom. Might watch it. I'll probably find a more convenient way to watch it. Yeah, I got this from a charity shop for like £2. Probably about 10 years ago. Why not? Oh, and there was that really cool episode where they travelled into the future and he had like Ben 10,000, but all the aliens had aged too. Yeah. Cool show, really cool show. And then I just feel like they just run it into the ground, and then they did like a reboot. I don't care. I'm not by the time the reboot happened, it's like, yeah, I'm not the target audience anymore. I don't care. Oh, did I just do this level? I can't remember. I just did this level, didn't I? Why did it? Get me out of this level. I'm pretty sure I just did this. Yeah, look at the thing at the top of the screen. I've already done it. Get in there. Something to make a character of. I mean, wait, what? Enter camera mode, what? This game has a photo mode, what? This is cool. Use the touchscreen to... I'm using the touchpad to... Oh, it's making camera noises too. Wait. This game has a photo mode. That's so... What? I didn't know this. That's cool. I mean, I don't really know what purpose... I mean, maybe I could... Yeah, that's cool. What the hell? Has this always been here? I didn't know this. Yeah, I will take a picture and share it if you get the... Oh, you have to have that in the way? Why is that thing on screen where it says share? Get off. Go away. Can't I make that go away? Oh, shit. No, never mind. You like the flag? The what now? Ha! It's a Portuguese thing, I think. I don't know what it is. I didn't even pay attention. Get out of here, you. This is one of my friends, everybody. He's trying to be mean to me. Get out of here. Get out of town. What the hell is that in the background? Look at that. Hey, guys, look at the backgrounds, right? You know how the remake doesn't have any? There's a bunny rabbit under the bottom there. Ugh. Wow, they make fart noises. Cool. You were surprised when they announced Until Dawn 2. I was surprised by that too. It's weird. The main thing that made us laugh about that is like the facial animations are so like over exaggerated in that. It looks really weird. It looks like all the characters are Sims or something. There's the one where the guy's like talking and he just goes like, oh, it's like, huh? What the hell? Oh crap! I thought there was something underneath there. Whoops. Imagine if hair parasites were able to fix your internet. That'd be very convenient. I'm amazed this has a camera mode. Like, I just did not know that that was a thing in this game. Boom. See, look at that. That's cool. It's totally unnecessary, but then again, so is photo mode in general. But then the little thing comes up in the corner that says, press the button to share. And it's like, I want to get rid of that. Yeah, none of the buttons do that. I can't make it go away. Ah, it's cool though. Are we stuck in remake hell for the rest of the time? Yes, we've been stuck in remake hell for a very long time. I would say 2017 is when the remake hell began. I actually don't mind if like it's a game that's like rare, or if it's hard to if it's hard to come by, or it's hard to run, or it's not available anymore. But with Rayman Legends, I can counter that by just going like this. Weird. Why not remake the first one? If you're gonna make like a 2D game 3D by like 2.5D, why not Rayman 1? And then you could also rebalance it so it's not as like balls hard. You know, it's just so many things they could. I just don't know why Legends. It's not even that Legends is a bad game. I just don't. It doesn't need a fucking remake. It's just. My God. Scalar had a photo mode too. Yeah, I mean, it didn't call it that, but it just had that, like, weird free cam mode. I can't remember what they called it, but I unlocked it by buying it, and then you can just pause the game and, like, move the camera around. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is this doing here? That was cool. Whoa, okay. Scare the butterflies and they make things happen. Noosh. Dandy Cal... sorry, guy. Dandy Cal... yeah, I'm struggling with that last bit, but yes, indeed, Rayman is here. If you like Rayman, because I don't recognise your name, so you might be new here, but I've done 3 videos on the first 3 Rayman games. I did big old review videos on Rayman 1, 2, and 3. I'm not as inclined to do it about this. Maybe if I ever bought that retold thing, I'd make one just to truly describe how much its existence pissed me off to begin with. Rayman M/Arena remake. Yeah, I mean, that would be more viable. I don't think that game... The thing is with that, I don't think that game's that great. But if they remade Rayman 2, then they could just remake Rayman M while they're at it and just bundle it in. Oh, wow, I didn't even have to go as far down to activate the thing. That's cool. Yeah, Rayman M on its own, maybe not. I don't think that's truly marketable. I don't think many people would get excited about it. But if that was like a thing they could chuck in with Rayman 2, yeah, do it. Paralyzing Punches here. Speaking of platformer reviews, this man does them too. Even remasters you're good with, like the recent Toy Story 3 remaster. Yeah, like, that came out of nowhere. I sent that to Goblin Bricks on Discord when I saw it. I was like, check this out. They're going to put Toy Story 3 with all the DLC from the PS3 version on every platform. And hopefully the PC version's not going to be shit anymore. Like, this is pretty good news. Right, I can see a cage. I'm not running away. Got ya. I also want that coin, because why not? Oh, shit. You're telling me that Henchman 800's theme is not marketable? Yeah, true. That's why I put that as the intro to this this stream. I love that music. That was like the reason I played that game, to be fair, because I really like the robot pirates, like the henchmen. The henchmen look way cooler than Razorbeard. So yeah, I just wanted a game where you could play as the pirate. And Rayman M... Well, it was Rayman Rush. That was the one I had. I could do the usual, I'll grab it off my shelf, but it's in a bit of a funny spot, I think. You know what? Why not? We're here. It's my stream. I can do whatever the hell I want. I've got a few things in the way. I've got Bubsy 3D and Darksiders and Donkey Kong. Everything's in the way, but... Where is it? It's right behind my light. Cool. Yeah, there it is. My original copy of Rayman Rush. Funny story I always have about Rayman Rush. I went into a game store, and this was... When did this come out? Let's have a look, because I'd be able to determine how old I was. So this was 2002, so I would have been 9. And I went into a game store with knowledge that this was coming out, because I played the demo. The demo was in my PlayStation magazine. You know, I'd played it. I was like, can I buy a copy of Rayman Rush? And they had absolutely no idea what I was talking about. I was like, but you guys work in the game store, and the game comes out, like, now. Like, can I buy it? You know, I'd saved up my pocket money. I was only 9, but, like, I knew these things. And, yeah, they had no idea. And I had to take the magazine to the store to show them that this game existed. And they were like, oh, we don't even know about this. And it's like, oh. I don't remember how I got that copy in the end. But, yeah, it definitely wasn't from that store. Weird. Oh, what was this? I missed a bit of the chat. Dandy says you can't play because you get an error when you try and enter the game, even though you bought it from US 10 plus years ago. Is this... Did you buy it on Steam? Because this is another reason I hate buying Ubisoft games on PC. Because even if you buy it on Steam, you have to have the Uplay account. And if anything goes wrong with that Uplay account, then you can't play it, even though you bought it on Steam. And that happened to one of my friends with Assassin's Creed 2. And I went onto the page for Assassin's Creed 2, and because he's on my friends list, it comes up with his review at the top saying, I bought this game and I can't play it. So, yeah, so if I do play Ubisoft stuff, I'll buy it on console or something where I don't need a launcher. I hate that. It's weird, because apparently they have done a couple of games that don't require the launcher. I think that Prince of Persia, the new one, the Lost Crown, I believe you... Oh, I forgot you can make... Oh, hang on, so Murphy's not available in every level. That's dumb. I thought that was the whole gimmick with this game. I want to go this way. There we go. Nice. Cute lad Tronius. I don't know about that. I was just more knowledgeable than the people in the game store. Oh, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. There we go. I love the animations for the punching and the attacks, though. They're so good. Very stretch and squash. Oh, thank you. There we go. Very good. He is in Wii U. You think he's available in every level? I don't know. I'm going to have to check the Vita version later. You remember you played a demo of Rayman 3 from a PlayStation magazine demo disc, and you remember one of the levels they included was the ship from the near end of the game. The ship, man, this is the thing. It's been so long since I did that video on Rayman 3. I'm struggling to... Rayman 3 is not as memorable. This is the problem with it. I really like it, but the levels, I don't remember all of them. The pirate ship. I can't remember that one. I remember like the first bit of the game quite well. You also heard that Rayman Legends Retold will be released on October 1st. Yeah, I think that was in the trailer. In the State of Play last night, I stayed up and watched it. Yeah, it's a really weird thing. I'm not excited for it. I've unlocked the Fiesta de los Muertos. Tinsies await your help there. What would that be? Festival of the Dead? I think that's what that means. Ooh. Normally I would do these in order, but I don't know. I kind of like the look of that one. Yeah, I'm going to go in there. Did I complete the Spider-Man 2002 game? No, I haven't played it since my last stream, so I will probably save... Look at the picture of Murphy there. He's like, he could eat like a whole hamburger in like one bite. He could probably have like 20 hamburgers in one go. Fucking stupid big-ass teeth. Yeah, I'll probably save that for when I stream next. My original plan for that was capture all the footage as I go, and... Chicken! Chicken! Oh, I'm a chicken or a duck. Ray chicken. That distracted me. Yeah, my original plan for that was to play through it, capture the footage, do a quick video. Don't know if I want to do the video, but I'll probably carry on doing it. What was this? You remember with Rayman 3, it's the level where Rayman and Glowbox drive a ship to get around. Remember the ship? Oh, wait, sorry, I thought you meant ship as in like a pirate ship. Yeah, the bit where you fly and it's kind of like the shell section from Rayman 2, that bit. Man, that's really late. That's like the second but last thing you do in the whole game. They put that in the demo. That's weird. I mean, without context, it wouldn't matter. Sorry, what does being a chicken do to you? I can do everything I normally do. Oh, I have the Murph. I'm not hindered at all by the fact I'm a chicken. What does he want up here? No. I'm a chicken. You wouldn't let me fly a plane. I'm a chicken. Right. Has he become a duck? Well, in my head, he's a chicken, and that's it. That's the end of it. I'm the angry little man in this stream. My word is law. Oh, what we got here? Oh, okay. If I go down there, there's like a sparkly thing. I've got to make sure he... Oh, no, get in there, get in there, get in there. I want the... There we go. Oh, now I have to go up to the top. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How the hell did I get there? Oh, right. Chicken slam. Ugh. Missed the first one. Damn it. There's literally no hindrance to being a chicken. I don't get it. You couldn't do the tutorial where you curve your punches and got mad at the... You got... No way. You couldn't do that. Oh, man. That's bad. That's a shame. I guess if you're really young, that is a bit of a, like, awkward maneuver to do on the controller, but yeah, that sucks. That's literally, like, the first thing you do. Oh, no, the first bit you do, you don't have any hands in Rayman 3, do you? But I want to go up here. There's a person. There we go. Teensy. Right. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. That looks like it's gonna... There we go. Okay, you gotta kind of time it, because if I allowed him to eat all of that, that would have killed me, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that made it work. No, that doesn't go anywhere. What's this? It caught you off guard when you got Rayman 3 HD on the PS3 and got to fully play it for the first time. Oh, right. Yeah, because it's at the end of the game. Yeah, it would surprise you if you've only played the demo and you're expecting that to be the first thing. I've never played... I don't think I ever played the demo for Rayman 3. I think I said it in my my video. I played Rayman 3 at a friend's house. But I stayed at his house for the weekend. And... we played through the whole game. That's why I never bought Rayman 3 until like 10 years later, because we played through the whole game over that weekend. That was a good weekend. I don't speak to that guy anymore, though. Right. Oh, there's something up here. Can I wall jump? Yes, this is what it wants me to do. Video game sense tingles. Ah. You play Rayman 3 and Origins on the Xbox One. Yeah, that's the only modern way of playing Rayman Origins now, isn't it? Through backwards compatibility. I could probably get a copy of Rayman Origins for the 360, actually, because I got a Series X. That's got a disc drive. Man. Thank you, everyone, for joining in the chat, by the way. It's quite active today, considering I haven't done this for, like, over a month. I just felt the anger in me to rant about Rayman, but now I'm playing it. I'm like, actually, this is fine. I don't think it's fine if I play the remake. I don't know. Should I get that remake? I don't know. I think it's like £34. Do I need to spend that? I don't think I need to spend that. What was this? I wouldn't download a Teensy. Love that music. Awesome King 9915. Sorry for the delay, but yes, hello. I don't recognise your name. Welcome. If you like Rayman, I've done 3 videos on Rayman in the past. And I'm an angry man. I think I've got the anger out my system about an hour ago, but... Cathartic to not be the only one in the room unimpressed with the remaster. Yes, you have reaffirmed me, because since last night, everywhere I've looked, it's just been like... Most videos I've seen of it, there's just people going, oh my god, it looks amazing. I'm like, do you want my glasses or something? Like, no, it doesn't. I just... Right, it's... Oh, okay, I'm not meant to cut that side out. Right, okay, I've got to wait for it to grow back. I only need to cut the one side, and then I have to wait for it to regrow. So I want this side gone. And then here. Oh, shit. No, how the hell do I do this, actually? What? Oh, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that! There we go. And now I make this side go. And now I can do a bit of this. There we go. That was weirdly complicated. That would have been so much easier on the Wii U. By the way, did I ever check out I Don't Have a Nose Reviews? Yes, I did. I've watched lots of his videos, actually. I couldn't name all of them, but I watched a lot of them. There was the Simpsons game. A lot of licensed stuff. I watched some of the Bugs Bunny things. I think there was Looney Tunes Back in Action. I watched a lot, to the point where I subscribed and I saw he did a community post saying he's not making videos for a while because life is happening, and it's like, yep, I know how that goes. Yeah, I did. I subscribed. Good channel. At first it was like, oh, there's like maybe a bit too many joke cutaways, but I'm actually impressed at how many puns that guy is able to write, and they're all quite funny, so I kind of just went along with it. Fun channel. I liked it. If the original didn't exist, we would think it looks good. Yeah, probably. But this has existed for 13 years, so it's like, yeah, it's really weird. That's like, yeah, I wouldn't even say that's a backhanded compliment. That's just the fact of the matter. Like, we would be impressed had this original version not already happened ages ago. Yeah, really weird. I don't get it. I don't think I'm going to be getting it anytime soon. It's a lot of weird decision making at that particular branch of Ubisoft. Right, and then I want to go up there. Oh, have I screwed myself? Because that's not going to grow back now, is it? I don't think I can wall jump up onto that one. Ah, well, I'm not trying to complete this properly. I'm just using it as a platform to vent my rage. Oh no! Oh no! Are they still alive down there, or is that it? No, they're gone. I feel like that I'm missing stuff here, but this is definitely something up here. There we go. His puns were what drew you into... Oh, right, so you're familiar. I don't know who's familiar with who on this website, but yeah. At first, the cutaways to the puns, I was like, oh, that's a lot. But then, like, the more I watched, I was like, god damn, like, this guy can write a lot of puns. This is... Oh, of course you like puns. I forgot, yeah, your whole game is a pun. The Argos Warehouse. Oh, god, could you imagine if you worked for Argos? Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I spotted that, I was like, oh no! It's Argos! Yes, your whole game was a pun. I still haven't got around to it, because I played it on PC, but I've still got my copy on PS5. I could even play and stream that. I've still got my copy of that. I wanted to buy my physical copy of that game, and I did. Oh, hello. There we go. I'm not getting those lums. Forget it. We're not doing it. What do I like about Rayman? Just really interested in my opinion. Well, you know, I'm not gonna keep saying it, but I did videos on the first 3 games. That's probably because I can't like articulate everything I said. But I don't know. I just like him. Like as a character, he's just a weird thing. Like he's like a man, but he's like got no limbs and stuff. But I think for the games, especially Rayman 2, it's kind of dark at first and depressing, but then it ends up being really quite colourful, and the music in the games is like pretty much every Rayman game's got great music. I just like him as a character. I think he's just got a really cool design straight away. You know, his design where he has no limbs. It's like I like characters where, you know, their abilities are tied into what they look like. And Rayman, it's like, yeah, of course he can throw his fists. He doesn't have arms. Of course he can throw his fists. That makes sense. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, no, that one's being tormented. Oh, no, we don't like that. There we go. Yeah, annoyingly, like, I've forgotten a lot of the, like, precise things I said about, like, Rayman 1, 2, and 3, because once I write the videos and I've made them and enough times pass, I'm like, yeah, I forgot what I said. The video's there if I want to remind myself. They're all just fun games, though. Like... And even Rayman 2, I think I said in my video, like, even the worst version of Rayman 2, like, on the PS1, like, it's still Rayman 2. Like, I still really like that game. Ooh, I don't like that this is spiky. It's, like, got teeth. It almost looks like it's got teeth. I don't like that. No limbs and a helicopter hair. Yeah, his helicopter hair's rad. He's always had that. Except he's not using it now because he's chicken. Oh, it's like an airflow thing. Oh, I'm going down, not up. Yeah, this mechanic is kind of weird with the controller. Oh, I clearly want to go for that. Even though I don't need it. It's just... Ah, shit. It's just tantalizing. Look at it. Big gold... Holy moly, big gold coin. Anything else? Oh no, things are falling. It wants me to move. Sorry, chat. I will have a look in a minute. It wants me to move quickly. These levels are long as well. I forgot how long the levels are. Oh, fuck. It's because I dived down into it. Oh, no. I want to look at the chat. Do I like any memes where they remove the Ray and he's just man? Yeah, they're the best ones. Somebody did one today where it says Man Legends Untold and it's just a man stood there going, hey, in place of Rayman. Yeah. Also, Batman has the same meme, and I'm a fan of that one too. Yeah, I'm man. Yeah, man named Ray. Fun fact, my neighbour's name is Ray. There you go. Is this butter? Am I gliding on butter? Smooth like butter. I got them all, didn't I? Oh no, I missed the king, teensy. Oh well. They're busy arguing over which one is the king anyway, so it doesn't matter. Would I ever review of Rayman Raving Rabbids? Either as individual reviews or a compilation? Funny you should ask. I actually started playing it with the intention of making a video. I was going to play the Wii version and the PS2 version because certain mini-games work better on certain controllers. But unfortunately, my Wii remotes, the motion sensor inside of them, it's really like... I don't know what the right word is. It's not sensitive enough. So there's that dancing minigame where like the rabbits come in from the side and you have to shake the Wii remote. And it's like because the Wii remote gyro sensors are so old and knackered, I shake the thing and it either doesn't work or it does 3 inputs at once and I end up failing the minigame. And so that one, it's like way easier to play on the PS2 because you can just press L2 and R2. But then you've got those... like boss levels where you shoot the gun. Obviously, they're way better on the Wii because it's a light gun game. It's so much more fun. But yeah, I started it. I just never got around to finishing it. But that was my plan. I was going to do it. I'm not against it. I'm fully, it's one of those things where at the time everybody was really fucking angry because it was a minigame collection. But like these days, it's like, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it isn't. What's this? It gave you your entire childhood back, and now you have an entire gallery in it, and you're happy. What's this? Rayman? What's this? You've said the same message twice. I don't know. What's this? A gallery? Which girl do I like the most? What are we talking in general, or what? The girl characters? I don't know any of their names. But Batilla is cool, I guess, in Rayman Origins. I mean, every stream I do these days, it always seems to come back to the fact that a lot of these platformer games had the big booba women, and they turned Batilla into a big booba woman. She goes like this, and then like the booba moves. I guess she's cool. I can't remember their names. Don't forget that I have some unscratched lucky tickets. Open it now. Try it with triangle. Cool. New door. Oh, this is like a notification thing. New hero? Oh, there's like new skins and stuff. Cool. I'm gonna scratch my lucky tickets. Batilla's original design's hat was more fun. Yeah, it had those like floating marble things. I think it kind of makes sense for Batilla to not be like a limbless thingamajig. I kind of like the... Oh, yeah, because this is... Whoa. Oh, where are we going? There we go, up in the top corner. There we go. Yay, I got some lums. Yay. That's quite fun. I imagine that was just as fun on the Wii U because you got the pen to do it with and everything. Yeah, I kind of like the idea that Rayman is the only, like, limbless thingamajig, which they went with that, after the first game. Because the first game had loads of them. You had, like, Tarzan and Joe and Batilla and the Magician. I kind of like that Rayman is just, like, his own thing from now on. But, yeah, the Batilla's human design is, she looks quite cute, I suppose. And then they changed, like, it's almost as if they changed her presence for this Viking lady in this one. I don't get why. I mean, it's kind of like Batilla with a hat, but I don't know, whatever. To those of us currently watching the broadcast, congratulations, you are the best. This is true. I'm surprised there's 14 people here. Last time I streamed, I don't think it was that high, and this was literally the reason I didn't advertise this stream was because I just decided to start doing it 10 minutes before. I just made myself this coffee and I thought I'd just stream some Rayman. First Rayman game was Rayman 2. Mine was Rayman 1, I think. Pretty sure. Never did finish it. The first time I finished it was for that video I made, and even then, I cheated. I don't give a shit. I cheat in Rayman 1. That game's really unfair. And the fact you have to 100% the game to get the proper ending, forget that. I ain't doing that. Oh, Leah's cool, of course. Yeah, of course she's cool. I forgot about her because she was only in Rayman 2. You know what's messed up as well? I pointed this out to someone. That in this era of Rayman games, like the Origins, Legends, and they did a few mobile games. In one of the mobile games, they brought back Mr. Dark in this art style, and he looks really cool. His cloak has got all of these like symbols on, and his eyes glow, and his hands are like claws, but it looks like Mr. Dark, and it's really cool. But it was only on Apple Arcade, so it went nowhere. And it's like, look it up. If you type in Rayman Mini Mr. Dark, you'll see the picture of it, and it's like, he looks so cool, and it's like, why not make, if you're gonna do this Rayman, oh god, I'm on my soapbox again. If they're gonna do like another Rayman Legends-esque game, why not do that and then have Mr. Dark? It's just, ugh. Yeah, not many people know about it. I think I only know about it because what the hell is it? Nesquik? What? As in the cereal? What? Why do swear words sound so sweet in English? Oh, depends what accent we put them in, I guess. Oh, sorry, somebody asked me a question. What was my overall thought of the state of play if you watched it and the future of Sony? I liked that God of War game. Wolverine looked okay. I'm actually not as excited about that, really. I will probably get it. Insomniac make decent games, but yeah, then Rayman popped up and I kind of just lost the will to live. I was like, oh god, this is not... I'm not thinking enough like an investment marketing director. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem. I need profits to be up, especially Ubisoft. If they don't have like, I'm amazed they're still around. Ubisoft have made so many bad decisions. Let's scratch another lucky ticket while we chat about the state of play. The future of Sony, I don't know. I'm really disappointed with them not doing PC ports. I get it. I get they want to like make it so that everyone has to flock towards their video game box to play their games, but man, I don't know. There's so many like things that they could from their back catalog that would just work so well. What is this? Get Good FNAF HS. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. If you keep sending messages like this, I'm just gonna like put you in a timeout or something. I don't know what the hell you're on about. Pinga? What? I don't know what. Gaga? I don't know. Anyway. You're making me think now the villains from Rayman feel unique to Rayman. The villains in Legends Retold to me feel less like something uniquely Rayman. I don't know who the villain is. You know what? It kind of looks like Mr. Dark wearing a hood. It's Wii versus GameCube. Wii. I didn't have a GameCube. Plus, my Wii can play GameCube games, so best of both worlds. I have no idea what this guy's saying. Am I a big fan of console exclusives? I get them. I think for me, it's more like Sony have this massive back catalogue that they're not doing anything with, and so they could still publish games on PC. I think the most like baffling one of recent memory for me is that they put Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy on Steam, but the Nathan Drake collection is on PS4, and that's it. You can play it on PS5, sure, but it's like, why not put those three on there? Like, straight away, they would be Steam Deck verified because they're PS4 games. I mean, they're PS3 games, but you know what I mean, the Nathan Drake collection. What is this guy going on about, huh? I don't know. You're gonna have to calm down, dude. You keep sending some, like, random messages. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. It's almost 12 p.m. now. You got to go to bed at 10 p.m. Oh, man. Fish! I understand that message. You want Ape Escape 4. Ape Escape 4. Oh, yeah, there was a third one. I haven't played the third one. Yeah. Yeah. I played Ape Escape 1 and 2, and I played a little bit of the PSP one. But I forgot this makes a noise. I've won a creature. I've won a creature. There is supposed to be a sly leak. Now you're speaking my language. We'll turn this light blue. Ah, you're a Spanish person. You are Spanish. Okay. I don't speak Spanish, so I guess you're just typing the English words that you know. I get it now. Ape Escape 3 is like stuck in a weird limbo because it's got like Konami stuff in it, and that's why they haven't re-released it. Oh, I came close to winning a Rayman Origins level. Oh, that's a bit poo-poo. Hopefully I win one next time. Ape Escape crossover with other PlayStation properties. I mean, you kind of almost got that with Astrobot. I wonder what they're working on now. Because they seem to be done with Astrobot DLC. They're not doing anything else with that. Yeah, the Ape Escape level was banger, and it's insane that there's like this people working for that studio that were there at the time. It's like no wonder that one got in. Nice, I won 1,000 lums. That's Rayman 2 finished. Yeah, boy. And then we can play the prototype of Rayman 2. Which I actually did that stream back in the day. I did a stream of Rayman 2. That's how come my PS1 footage of Rayman 2, I didn't have to re-record that because I somehow recorded it during a stream on my crappy old computer. And yet Ape Escape showed up in the MGS3 remake. Yeah, that's the thing. It's weird. So, like, it's working one way, but not the other. It's weird. I want to see what characters I've unlocked. There was this thing it told me about. Maybe I can just teleport straight there. Wow. These are all silhouettes, so I can't see what they are anyway. Now, I wonder, is there like a finite amount of lums? Like, if I were to replay a level, can I get more? Or is it just, I've collected them and that's it, and you just have to get this much throughout the game? Curious. Who else we got? Glowbox, Teensy, Goth Teensy, and Sir Globrax. Yeah, that threw me off. I'll just stick as Rayman. You imagine Konami would be cool with Ape Escape 3 getting released, especially because they bought the Snake vs. Monkey minigame. Yeah, so this is the thing. They they have that PlayStation Premium subscription. I'm on that at the moment because I got it for a decent price. But they don't put enough classic games on there. Ironically, that's why when I bought my Switch 2 and I saw what's on the NSO, I'm like, God damn, there's so many like classic games on here that I actually want to play. And it's like, if I buy it off a different website, I can get a year of that for like £25 or something. Like, what the hell? I might just do that. What's this? Rescue Barbara. Sure. Alipop. Yes, Alipop. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, you don't need to use your capital letters all the time. Calm down. Calm down. Stop shouting. Didn't Ape Escape appear in some Tony Hawk games along with Snake? No, that was Konami had their own skateboarding game. I couldn't tell you what it was called off the top of my head, but Square Eye Jack did a video on it, and that's how I know about it. And I believe, I haven't checked in on Rethawed in a while, but I believe they've ported all of that content into Rethawed, which is like a PC mod of American Wasteland. I play that quite a lot on my Steam Deck. One day I will talk about it when I eventually cover American Wasteland. Oh my lord, this is one of those levels. Go, 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 go. I kind of like these levels where you have to run quickly. It's fun. Whoa. Oh crap. Oh man. My brain's hurting. I've got to keep track of so much right now. I've got to jump, and I've got to make Murphy do stuff, and I've got to hit enemies. Oh, okay then. I jumped over that one. Oh no, I can't get that one, no. Oh, he's gone. He's toast. There's a wall of fire. Also, speaking of the wall of fire, another comparison between this and the remake is in that music level where there's a wall of fire chasing him. There's just nothing behind him in the remake. There's nothing there. Hey, there we go. We did the thing. Rethawed was shut down due to some unsavory devs. What? What? I'm in their Discord server. But then again, I only ever get pinged when they had a new update, but I haven't been pinged for a while, so that would probably explain that. Oh, man. Yeah, I haven't looked into that. I'm guessing it was bad. Was it really bad? I don't know. Ah, we've got the Boober Viking woman. I've just reached the first level of awesomeness. Celebrate with these 1,000 lums. Cool. Rethawed was shut down. That sucks though. That was like I've been playing that a lot over the last year because I got it running on my Steam Deck. I just hop into that. It's just like a cool like toy to play with. I just hop into a level. It loads instantly and load of fun. They actually made American Wasteland fun. Can you believe it, guys? Oh, spoilers. Oh, he's on stilts. Got him. Oh, hang on. What was this? Something about rebinding Murphy? Is there a way of rebinding Murphy to a shoulder button? You reckon that would feel better? It would feel better, actually. I wonder if that is an option. Well, there's no options here. Help? That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, because L1 and R1 don't... Wait, L1 and R1 don't do anything. Yeah, why not? That's weird. You also heard that Implicit Conversions, the studio that ported many of the classic games, is no longer partnered with Sony, and a new company has taken their place. That would explain the lack of classic games. Like, they do like one every month, if that. It sucks, man. Like, the main reason I went with Premium was because I wanted to play the classic games. I should probably play Sly 3 before my subscription runs out, but I wouldn't care about buying that. I'd just buy it. Yeah, they've done like Jack 1, but not Jack 2 and 3. It's weird. There's their back catalogue is massive. Like it rivals Nintendo's. I know Nintendo have been around for longer, but oh hello, what's this? Poke him in the eye. That's not very nice. Yeah, they've got like this enormous back catalogue, but they're just drip feeding it. It's like so slow, and I get that like they need it to last, but pff, man, get it. There we go. The bearded dude... so you had to look back at the trailer for Retold. The bearded dude looks legit like he was modelled in Dreams by Media Molecule. Don't you use that as an insult. Dreams is cool. You know what? Speaking of Dreams is cool, you know what I bought the other day? This was like the most pointless purchase because I do not need this. I have had it digitally since early access. But I got a physical copy of Dreams the other day. It only cost me £5. You played that banjo game through Dreams. You're not sure it's that good. Oh man, I liked it. It's obviously it's heavily dependent on what I really liked the idea of it. I wish that came to PC. It would have done a hell of a lot better. Plus, I have tried multiple times to wrap my head around 3D modeling softwares, and I can't get it to click. But man, I really enjoyed making stuff in Dreams. I made all sorts of like little animations and wacky like landscape arts, and I put my VR headset on and I made it in VR, and the fact you can use the VR control scheme on the 2D screen using the camera, it's cool. Oh, you mean the bearded dude? Yeah, the thing about the bubble dreamer is like the main thing I noticed is they haven't animated him phasing in and out of existence. He like glows and then he just goes and he's just gone. And it's like, whoa, what? But don't worry, guys. It's pre-alpha. Don't worry, guys. We got 4 months to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, physical copy of Dreams. I paid £5 for this. I'm pretty much never going to put this disc in my PlayStation. Like this will go on my shelf next to my other games that I don't need physical copies of, like Psychonauts 2. What else? I'm sure there's other ones, but yeah, I had to. I want to make a video about this someday because it's rad. And that Banjo-Kazooie game was really cool too. Yeah, I bought that on the same day as this copy of Rayman Legends that I also don't need because I have PS Plus. Okay. Dreams does look cool, but for me, isn't it meant for players to make stuff in themselves? Feels uncanny looking at Beardy in Retold because he doesn't look like he'd fit in the game. Yeah, he's animated weird. He's animated like he's stop motion. It's an odd choice. Dreams, yeah, I really do need to kind of put pen to paper. I'm gonna be here all day if I start talking about Dreams, but yeah, I feel like I really admire that they tried to make everything in Dreams free after launch. Media Molecule developed a few games themselves, and they made it all free, but it's like they needed to support it somehow. I would have paid like £5 for each of those little games if they charged for them. I would have, because they were good little games. They made that one called Tren, which is like a rail... like a model railway puzzle game, and it's a full-on game. It's a long game. I've not finished it, but it's like, ugh. Any reason I pay for PS Plus? I bought the premium one so I could play the classic games, and yeah, I mean, I hate that the cloud saves is tethered to the subscription, but yeah, that's probably another reason. But yeah, I need to really figure out. I need to put pen to paper, like what the hell went wrong with Dreams. The biggest problem with Dreams for me is that it didn't get a PC port. I don't even care that it didn't get a PS5, like full blown PS5 release. I just think a game like that should have come out on PC. It would have gone nuts on Steam. Like people would have made all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah. Why are there 9 of us? According to my end, there's 11. That's still a dip from 15, but you know, I've streamed before now, and I've had like 5 people here, if that. So it's nice, and it's nice seeing that the same people are still here. You know, I've never considered myself that interesting, but I guess getting angry about Rayman Legends remake just makes me interesting. I guess, I don't know. You know, even though, like, I've said consistently, like, 2D platformers, I like them. They're not fully my jam. I'm having a blast with this. This is a lot of fun. This is fine. Like, therefore, I will... Gameplay-wise, I'd probably like the remake, but I just really don't know why they're doing it. It's a weird one. Oh, we've got to give this guy a good old tickle. There we go. That was the other thing as well. Those big enemies, in the music level, when the cannon hits them... like, when the enemies get hit in this, they do, like, over-exaggerated facial expressions. And not so much these guys. But the big guys, they do these, like, crazy, over-exaggerated, like, cartoon faces. And, because they're 3D models in the remake, they don't do that. They just kind of, like... Oh, no, I wasn't meant to cut that one! Sadness. Which do I prefer for design, Bubble Dreamer or Polycus? Polycus, easy. You've always been more impartial. You're more partial to the mystical orangutan top in a top hat and pants from Rayman 2. Yeah, he looks cool. He's mysterious. Also, he's got the same hat as Jano, which just that's like a whole bunch of questions. Yeah, it's weird. It's like each game in the Rayman series just kind of ignores all of the lore from the last one, except for little tidbits, like Glowbox has lingered, Batilla has lingered. Well, I say Batilla's lingered. She, she like disappeared until Origins, so... Oh, and now I can't get up there. Oh, look at him, he's tormenting that lum. Oh, we're gonna get out of here. We can't be a part of this. I'm surprised how many people were hyped for the remake. Thank you, we have another person! Yes! This is something I've discovered during my my stream tonight. I'm not alone in... Ah, damn it, I wasn't meant to cut that one either. This level's, like, just constantly full of that. Yeah, this stream has been Discovery. Yeah, I meant to grab those ropes. It's... Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I did a bad thing. Good job I'm not trying to complete this. I'm not even capturing footage. If I try and capture footage while I play this, it's just not going to go well for me, so... There we go. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Punch that guy in the face. We're going this way. Yeah, this whole stream's been me learning that I'm not the only one that thought that looked a bit crap. Because a lot of people on social media are like saying it looked great, and I just don't get it. Right, I've got to jump down. Move that across. Bounce and kick. There we go. According to some lore, which you don't remember from where, it's that Jano was the first nightmare whose top hat was gifted by Polycus after calming Jano the F up down, and they became buddies. The what? The what now? Calmed him down after a dream, after a nightmare. So they're friends? I always thought Jano was evil, but maybe he's just the guardian of bad dreams. But he tries to attack Rayman, so I don't get it. I don't think too much about the lore of Rayman. I have the same response to people who have this, who kept thinking too much about the lore of Crash Bandicoot when Crash 4 came out. I'm like, guys, it's a cartoon Bandicoot in shorts. Like, don't think about it too much. Oh no! Attempt number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm missing the chat. The old 2D platformer stuff is quite intense. Attempt number 2. Should you subscribe to me? A, yes. B, answer A. C, answer B. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, go for it. I can see that somebody called Ike or LKE 301093 subscribed to me about 40 minutes ago. I can see that. It didn't make a noise because I've got the noises turned off on my end. Oh no, I've got to hit this guy in the face. There we go. You can subscribe if you wish. I'm not one of these YouTubers that begs people to do that. I hate that. Usually when a YouTuber begs me to do that, I just don't. It just gets on my nerves. Just found out that Implicit Conversions still partnered with Sony, although they did get acquired by Atari. Yeah, you know, Atari are killing it lately. Like, I don't want to spoil my Bubsy 4D video, but god damn, that game's good, man. What the hell? Yeah, and then that Toy Story collection, that's Digital Eclipse, which is they're owned by Atari. Yeah, I think another company bought the rights to Atari, and they're just kind of doing stuff now. But you know, why not use the Atari name if they've got it, right? Yeah, they're doing all right. They seem to be doing pretty good. Once I've done my Bubsy 4D video, there's actually one challenge left in that game that I've not done that I thought would be perfect for a stream. So I'm probably going to live stream Bubsy 4D in the near future. What was this Tabriz saying? You feel like if it had been a new game, then there'd be no real issues in general. It would have been amazing as a long-awaited sequel, but still trapped by trying to recreate these stages and models in 3D when they work well in 2D. You know what? The thing is, the solution's staring them right in the face in this game. So what they could do, I can even demonstrate it now that I'm in the hub area. What they do is they just, if they're that adamant that they want to take this art style and turn it 3D, don't have a problem, fine, whatever. Do a new game, but then... Oh shit, what am I doing? Hang on, let's wait for this. Do a new game, but then... do that! Just put Rayman, like, back to Legends, and then have some Legends levels in that 2D, 3D art style. And then no one's going to complain, because it's just a bonus. Yeah, weird. Plus, prior to that trailer, there was a few leaks, and you know, this is why you don't trust leaks, but one of the leaks said it's 2D and 3D, like a mixture. I don't know, like, they're just, the only 3D bit about that remake is those bits where you play as the dragon flying through, like, you're flying into the screen. It's like a 3D version of the Bazit level from Rayman 1. If that's the only 3D element in that, then it's like, why make a big deal of that? That's nothing. That's literally transitionary gameplay. So, yeah. Weird. I do wonder if that new company has the rights to Kaya too. Oh, yeah, you said about it before because that was Atari. Hey, they might do, who knows? This is the problem with old IP. It takes forever to find out who owns what. Did I unlock another hero or not? I did. Teensy Ray. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. What? That one. Oh, I don't like that. No, that's a big ol' nope. We don't like that. No, we're not having that. Apparently, according to Moriarty, tubers usually tend to put interaction reminders around the start of their video, mainly because more viewers will likely subscribe. I'm aware of the science behind it. Like, I've seen other people say that they've done it and it's worked and people do it. I just hate it. I really hate doing it. I don't know. It's the same, I don't know. I don't know how to word it. It's kind of like the same, you know, it probably would be nice of me if I, you know, people that back me on Patreon, if I put their names at the end of the videos, but it's like, I don't know, that money's gone. Like, in like 5 years' time, that money's been spent on something, you know, it's gone. And then my video's permanently got somebody's name who might not be associated with me anymore attached to it. It's the same with the subscribe thing. I just hate it. I don't know why. I've always hated it. I feel like if I ever do a video like April Fool's Day, that's going to be like the only time I do it, where I just do it ironically. And then the thing is, I'm going to do it ironically and people will subscribe. It's just, I don't know. I just hate it. It's about as 3D as the chase levels in Crash on GBA. Thank you. Perfect way of wording it. That's it. It's, yeah, like, if they're really going to make a big bullet point about that being 3D. I mean, technically, the dragons in this version of Rayman Legends are 3D, because they chase after you, and it's a 3D model. It's like, that's 3D. I don't know. Am I going to stream more often, or just randomly? So, up until about 5 weeks ago, before I got ill, I was trying my best to stream every Wednesday at around about this time. So I guess this is the beginning of that. In my head, it was going to be next week. I was going to start doing it again next week because I can maybe try and time it and line everything properly. Literally this afternoon, I was just like, fuck this, I'm going to stream Rayman Legends. So yeah, But yeah, probably around about this time, maybe once a week. It might not be every single week. It just depends how tired I am after work. Most Wednesdays I'm not at work, and every Thursday I'm not at work. So it's like, it's not a problem that I stay up late tonight streaming, because I don't have to worry about getting up for work. And I get up for work at 4 a.m, so I can't stay up late normally. Yeah, Wednesdays, because I'm always not at work on a Thursday, it's like, yeah, Wednesdays work. So maybe, yeah, this is the slot that works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, though. That's why I don't get many people show up. I think most people would probably prefer I did this on a weekend, but I don't get weekends off, so. There's somebody honking. He's honking. He's horny. Oh, he's squeezing the nose, and I just said he's horny. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. He's honking her nose. Honking the dodongos. You're from Russia, and you're fed up with the word Russia. Why? Because we listen to it every Monday during first period, and it's really annoying to me now. What? In what sense? In what? What is there, like? Do you have one of these schools where you have to sing a song or something? Because when I was a kid, I went to one of these schools that made me sing like hymns and stuff. I'm not into any of that. You know, it's just something I had to do when I was at school. So I get it if it's a school thing. Oh no, I want to save that one. No, too late. I kind of remember this level. The whole level's just like here, but it scrolls. Oh. Get him. Get the teensy. Holy shit. Go. Sorry if I don't look at the chat. I know I keep missing messages. It's just, this is fast. Holy moly. Move, man. Move. Oh, that saved me. Move, Rayman. I'm going so fast, I can't even see where I'm going. Oh, I missed another teensy. God damn, I suck at being Rayman. I'm only good at being Rayman in the next dimension. And I've lost that one. He's gone. That's it. He's gone. Oh, no. No. Get you, motherfucker. There we go. I will look at the chat. We will have a little chat ramble session after I get through this bit. This is very intense. Look at these eyeball fire guys. They're probably going to look shit in 3D. Whoa! Oh my lord. Everything's just happening. Pretty sure this is an optional challenge with its own leaderboard. This is a leaderboard thing. Whoa! Oh, what's this way? Oh, there's a level. Cool. Let's go in there. Squeezing the no Petronius. How can you allow such graphic content? My what now? What did I say? Oh, squeezing the nose. Oh, lordy. Yeah. The ladies don't like it when you squeeze the honky bits. Oh, no! The honky bit. I don't know what I'm going on about. Just chatty crap. It's late. I'm normally in bed by now. Yeah, somebody commented that I get up at 4 a.m. Yes, I get up at 4 a.m. to go to work. So my work day ends at 2 p.m. That's when I finish work for the day. I actually don't hate it. It took a bit of getting used to, because it is at a very early start, but I don't hate it. I like getting out of work at 2 p.m. It's nice. I get the whole afternoon to myself. Don't forget to squeeze that like button, then it'll go. If I could make that happen, then that would be the one. Right, the eyeball plants in the Toad Village don't even have spikes in Retold, which is... Isn't that the whole point? Yeah, they don't. I'm going to have to go back and watch some of the actual footage. I only watched footage of that music video and a clip of Murphy speaking. You really want to speak Ukrainian? It's so beautiful and interesting. That's cool. I don't speak any other languages. I feel like I trip on my words enough in English, so I don't want to subject myself to other people hearing me say horrible sounding words in their languages. Is that it? I don't actually have to do anything to rescue her. It's just... Yay! I did the thing. You usually like to start late because you're not a morning person. I wouldn't even say I'm a morning person, really. But I've always liked getting my work done ASAP so I can just chill for the rest of the day. Obviously, it means, like, I have to go to bed earlier. But lately, I've found out that I don't do that. Especially when I have Donkey Kong Bonanza. I say to myself, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up at 4 AM. But the other day I was playing Donkey Kong Bonanza until 12:30, so I really screwed myself over. But man, collecting bananas in that game is pretty fun. So, Pause Break is here. Hello. You didn't miss it. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been 2 hours. The first 20 minutes of this stream was me just ranting about the shitty looking remake of this game. You asked your friend to give you a Rayman Legends disc for your birthday for 2000 something. Awesome, right? Sure. I don't know what that equates to. Sure. Man, yeah. When different countries have different like I don't know how to, like, they're different numerical value for what it's like. £5 is equivalent to like 1,000,000 yen or so. I don't know. I don't know the. You thought it looked okay right up until you saw Batilla, and now all goodwill is gone. Oh, you mean Batilla with the AI? Batilla, yeah, it's bad. When I saw that leak of the artwork, I thought to myself, "There's no way that's the actual. That's no way that's the actual artwork. That looks AI generated, and why would you make her look so human?" And it's the actual artwork. It's like, God damn, what are you doing? Do I have any coffee left? Oh yeah. Ooh, banana. It's so good. I don't have DK64 nostalgia because I didn't play it, but I know it's from that. But yeah, oh, it's great. Every time you collect one of those things, it's like, ooh, banana. And he does like another cool pose. It's so good. It's the Mario Odyssey sequel I wanted. It's good. What was this? I saw a message from Tabriz. What was this? You saw Teal's footage of it, and yeah, small details like that stuck out like a sore thumb when you look up to it. The thing is, now that footage is out there, people are going to do side-by-side videos, so it'll be even easier to spot that stuff. But don't worry, guys, it's pre-beta. It'll be fixed in 4 months' time. I'm convinced that's a band-aid. Ubisoft always put pre-alpha on their Assassin's Creed footage, and then when the game comes out, it looks exactly the same. So it's like, I'm convinced it's a band-aid. Pause Break, you adored Origins, but you never got into this one for some reason. Yeah, I've never finished this. I have the definitive edition on Switch, and foolishly, I bought this physical copy the other day, and I don't even need the disc because I forgot I have PS Plus. So I bought the game and I didn't need it, but whatever. I'm sure it will look nice on my shelf. To get back to Atari, if it happens that Kaya gets a remaster or remake, I do not think Fabraz is the one to do it. They are good with platformers, but Kaya's a different flavour. Oh yeah, 100%. They're very good at the kind of schmovement platformers. I mean, if they wanted to expand and try something else, yeah, but platformers are different. Like, different studios are for different types of platformer. There's subgenres, isn't there? And Bubsy 4D has sort of become like a schmovement type thing, and they're very good at that. What was this? I remember somebody once said that 3D sensibilities don't belong in a 2D game, and you feel like Retold showed us what that meant. It's weird, because Retold's not a 3D game. It's like a 2.5D. So my main problem with Retold, it's not so much... I have no doubt that it'll feel like this. I think it's going to feel like when you move around, when you jump, it's going to feel like that, because they can copy all the animations verbatim. Oh shit, what am I doing? I jumped into the wrong level. Oh, he's being horny again. Let's get out of this. Oh no, I said get out of it. Yeah, so they could make the physics and that all that. It's just the visual side of it. It's like here, this scene that we're looking at here, like Rayman is yellow, the sand is yellow, but he's got more like contrast and brightness. Like he pops off of the screen. I can always see where he is. But if they're going to make the whole level 3D and have like real-time lighting, then Rayman's going to cast a shadow. There's artistic integrity here, and it's just going to be completely shat on if they turn it 3D. Which it's not fully 3D, but it is 3D because of the graphics. Don't know. Don't like it. I would say don't like it, not going to buy it. I don't know. We'll see what happens in October. I don't want to, but then they've got me like a fish. They got me like that because they're charging £34 for it, and it comes with Origins, and it's like, oh, fucking god damn it, I didn't want to buy it, but that's not actually not that bad. Fuck. Oh, I said restart level. Get out of the level. There we go. Tinesh, you curious what game from the state of play I was interested in? The one that probably got the most reaction from me was that God of War one at the end. Because I like those new God of War games, especially the first one. So this kind of being, I think it takes place alongside the first one. Looks cool. I'm kind of into that. Everything else, I don't know. The thing is, that's the nature of these state of play things. Like, they got to appeal to everyone, which means naturally there's like 80% of the state of play that I'm not going to be interested in. That Stuntman game looked cool. I don't really know those games very well, but like, it looks like it's going to work. I don't know. Guitar Man is now on PS5, and that was probably the best news. Don't know. Rhythm game just means gameplay is press one button, right? Don't know. I'll probably try it though, if it's going to come to PS Plus. I have that PS Plus, so I could play it. Rob says you'd love to play Bonanza. Can't justify. Oh, it just scrolled up. Can't justify another expensive console for a single game. Yeah, that's kind of me. I'm just kind of trying to make sure The thing is with me is I said with the Switch 2. I'm not in a rush for one, so I held off. I'm not in a rush for one. I don't need one straight away. But because everything's going up and up and up in price, and the other thing for me, where I work, there was this perk where we get a staff discount, but there used to be this perk where if you buy something on payday, you get an even bigger discount. And they've stopped doing that now. So last Friday was the final day I could have done that. And so I stacked that along with a bunch of gift cards I got for helping out at work or whatever. I stacked that with my like double staff discount, and because the price of the Switch 2 is going up, I just kind of pulled the trigger. I don't need one, but it's just like, fuck it, I got it. And because I got the Switch 2, I was like, fuck it, just get Donkey Kong. That's the one I want, so yeah. I'm not going to pretend I put like, well, I did put thought into it. It's not that I didn't put thought into it, but it's just like, I don't know. I just, what was this? Schmovement. Mixing individual traversal movement. Kaya does have a sort of flow, but more of a can flow from one traversal type thing. Yeah, it's like I said, not every developer is going to work for every platformer, so, yeah. I don't know who would do that, though. It's one of those things they'd have to sniff around. I think they did a good job in sniffing around and finding somebody that would make a good Bubsy game. So they could sniff around and find somebody. I mean, she has a staff, right? I played an indie game recently called Hypergogia, where you play as a robot with a staff, and you can use that to do a bunch of cool platforming moves. I keep forgetting my camera's there, by the way. Sorry I don't keep looking at the camera. I'm looking at the chat here. But yeah, so maybe they could sniff around and just find another indie dev like that. I don't want to spoil my Bubsy 4D video, man, but fuck, that game was good. So, yeah. Attempt number 1 by Dandy. Have you watched the movie with Rayman that came out in 2023? The movie? There was that TV series, right? The one where the one where he does drugs and he puts a coat on and starts killing people with guns. That one. I haven't watched it. I meant to. Pause break. Alex in the chat actually sent me like a version of that to watch, and I still haven't got around to it. If that's the one you're on about, there was that weird like Blood Dragon TV series, and it's again that was just so weird. That was the only Rayman thing we had for years. Have I ever had a moment where in a game or a show/movie you recognize a voice actor, but you don't quite remember where you've heard them from until much later? Yes. but it happened recently, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Recently, this isn't an answer to that question, but it's kind of similar. Recently, I've been watching Lost again. Anybody that doesn't know, it was popular back then. A bunch of people get stranded on an island. I'm watching that, and the guy that plays Jin in that, he plays Johnny Gat in Saints Row, and his character only speaks Korean. So it's like, I don't understand what he's saying, except for the later episodes where it's subtitled, but I know that voice anyway. I'm like, God damn, that's Johnny Gat. With an mix of exploration, platforming, and traversal, you would sooner think Darksiders devs would be an interesting choice to remaster Kaya, though they already belong to /R, another publisher. Yeah, they did. Isn't that THQ Nordic now? I think they own that. I can't remember what studio they're called. Yeah, I've got Darksiders 2 there. I can't even see where I am on the screen. Oh, there I am. There it is. Hello. Yeah, that's THQ. So, but even then, THQ do a bunch of stuff. They did like SpongeBob, didn't they? They got remasters coming out the wazoo too. They did Destroy All Humans. Awesome King says you've played Donkey Kong Bonanza. Excellent. I am taking my time with it. I don't know. I played it for about 3 hours this morning, which was 2 hours more than I said I was going to play it for. So that's the sign I'm enjoying the game. You can give me the title of this film. So it was a film. Go ahead. What was there was a film with Rayman in. A film. Oh, do you mean like a voice actor? Sorry. Right. I'm making the connection now. Is this to do with the voice acting thing? I am. It's 10 o'clock. My brain's starting to like flag a bit, but it's good. It's good. You've put about 55 hours into Bonanza. I don't know how much I put in. I probably put about 7, maybe 8 hours. I don't know. That's a pretty good example. For you, you got that from playing A Hat in Time. You learnt that the voice actress for Mustache Girl and Queen Vanessa would later go on to be a popular VTuber. Cool. Wasn't... there was that guy, I can't remember his name now. He did loads of meme videos on YouTube for ages, and he's become a voice actor, and he was in A Hat in Time, and he played the squirrel in God of War Ragnarok. What's his name now? Is it Sun something? I can't remember his name. He also used to do a bunch of he did a sketch where he was like a villain announcing his plan or something, you know. I can't remember his name. Big guy. America, they would say Asian guy, but that means something different here in the UK, but yeah. ProZD, yeah, him. Yeah. And he played the squirrel in God of War Ragnarok, and when he started talking, I was like, holy shit, I know that voice. How to Shoot Your Dragon. Yeah, that's going to be the next DreamWorks film. Oh, you got a little confused. Yeah, I thought it was a series. Yeah, Captain Laserhawk. Yeah, it's based on... Again, it's like Ubisoft making weird decisions. It's based on Far Cry Blood Dragon. They do anything with that thing except make another game. It's really weird. Oh, Tabriz is off as well. It's been fun discussing Retold here. Yeah, that was the whole reason I did this stream. I mean, you know, I might as well play Legends while I'm at it. But yeah, I just gotta get that off my head, man. Get it out of my head. Oh shit. Get on my soapbox and get my thoughts out of my brain on Retold. Right, get him. Good. Drew the Orc, you're also taking your leave, and my mailbox. Was a pleasure to attend. Wish you well, and a good rest of the week and month, which is your birthday month. It's your birthday this month. Well, if I stream before then, you can say if we're closer or what. Your dad buy a Switch 2 for you in August 2025. Nice! That was quite a while ago now. Oh, that was close. There we are. The thing, like, the other thing with the Switch 2, I've been saying for a while, because I have the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck's very, like, open source. You can kind of just put whatever on it, because it's a PC. I kind of like the flexibility of it. I've got to admit, I do also like the simplicity of like a fully dedicated handheld, like for gaming. You just switch it on, it loads instantly, because it's the only OS it's operating on is the Nintendo Switch 2 OS, or whatever it is. Oh, hello, I found a secret. Yeah, and the games load instantly. There is something nice about that. I think, overall, I'd probably prefer the Steam Deck, because I can just... If I want to play a PS2 game, I can just slap that on there and add like a 60 FPS patch, and I can make it like higher resolution. I can do all that on the go. I like the Steam Deck. But again, like, that thing's gone up in price now, and it sucks. I bought mine like 2 years ago. Right, I've done this level. This is familiar. I've done this before. I remember this from when I was on the Switch. I'm going to grab this, then twist it this way. There we go. But yeah, there is something to be said about having like just a dedicated handheld with like the OS. It's cool. Jokes on them. Oh, mailbox. I was thinking mailbox as in like the chat mailbox, like an email mailbox. Yeah, most people don't. Oh shit! What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I was at the end. Fucking stupid. You know, maybe because of the weirdness of Captain Laserhawk, you kind of liked, especially knowing that it was animated by one of those animators, you know, the more explicit ones. Oh dear. Like, the ones that normally post stuff exclusively on the internet. One of those kind of animators. I mean, for me, the biggest thing to come out of that was the fact that Rayman was really, really relevant for a few weeks. There's, like, people sharing GIFs of him, like, doing drugs and stuff. It was funny, but it's like... It's just weird, especially, like, you know, there's so many elements of that, like, Ubisoft don't seem to be interested in actually doing, oh, hang on, what am I doing? Am I about to make another mistake? No, here we go. Fucking hell. I'm not doing it. I can't be bothered. Yeah, there's, like, so much stuff in that series that's, like, Sam Fisher was in it, wasn't he like a paraplegic in that and he had no legs? But the fact Sam Fisher was in it is like, what the hell, man? I was playing Splinter Cell Conviction the other day for a bit of fun. I was enjoying myself there. Why don't they do another Splinter Cell? Oh, that's right. They cancelled it. It's just so much of it. It's so many elements. Far Cry Blood Dragon. Like, yeah, sure. We'll make another Far Cry Blood Dragon, but we'll make it a trial spin-off. Oh, and then we'll make it a TV show. And it's like, what the hell are you doing? And then they're complaining that, like, each time they do a new Far Cry game, people are not interested. It's like, well, just do the one people want, you fucking idiots. Weird. Oh, God, what am I doing? There we go. Oh, yeah. This was, like, the OP move. Yeah, that's it. Punch them in the face, and that's how you save them. Yeah, I need to watch it. I've still got those files somewhere on my PC that you sent me. I need to watch it. I should probably put them on my phone and watch them when I'm at work or something. You have a question. Since this month is Pride Month, is it okay to have a gay border on your profile picture? Sure. You can have a rainbow any time of the year. Doesn't matter what you have on your profile picture. Doesn't bother me. I'm here to talk about video games. Like, I don't care if you're gay. Like, that's like, you know, it's one of them things. I say that like anybody when it comes to this kind of thing. It's like, I don't care. Like, that's like the least of my concerns. Have a rainbow on your profile picture. Why not? You know what? On my YouTube profile banner, there's a rainbow on it. Not because I'm gay. I just thought it looked colourful. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I just wanted... because my banner has, like, all the colours of the different collectibles. It has, like, all the different... Is someone going to kill me if I run? No? Yeah, it's got all the different collectibles, you know, like Jiggies, Stars, Lums, the clocks from Bugs Bunny, all sorts of collectibles. And then it's just, I thought, well, I'll just have like something colourful that goes around the edge. And so in Photoshop, it just had like gradient containing all colours. And I was like, yeah, cool. But yeah, in modern day society, that automatically means you're gay, I think. So, okay, I'm not, but like if I was, I wouldn't care. Oh shit. This is what messed me up last time. Ah, fucking hell, there's too much going on. My brain can't handle it. Not at 10 past 10 of a night. Get out of my face, you. You don't get why people think LGBTQ is bad, and it's very weird. People, I don't know, people get up in arms about stuff. I think with me, it's just, if anybody gets, like, in my face about anything, whether they're straight or gay, if they get, like, really in my face about it, and this is the same about people who are straight and cis and all that, like at school, when, like, there's all the lads, and they're all, like, being, like, I don't know, hyper masculine, like, they're going on about stuff, like, explicit, and it's like, even that's, like, just pisses me off. Like, shut up. You know, I'm not saying it pisses me off, but you know what I mean. It's just, like, but people who have, like, an issue with somebody just existing for being gay, it's like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, calm down. There's way worse things in the world. What the hell is your problem? The last wedding I went to was my uncle's wedding, and he's gay, and that was probably the best wedding I went to. They had some great food. Had some great food and some good music, and yeah, it was nice. This level is doing my head in. Right, no. Then I gotta tickle this dude, and then smack him. There we go. Here we go, guys. Look, there's a 3D element in the background. Oh, fuck. No. I've got to do it all again. No. Oh, yes. Punched. I cannot believe I managed to recover from that. That was great. Tickle this dude. He's got the exaggerated expressions because he's 2D, and he's free to do that. Gotcha. Look at that 3D element in the background, guys. That means the game is 3D. The whole game is 3D because it has that one... Holy shit, this is... What the hell is going on here? I can't get that guy. He's dead. That's it. I can't look at the chat now, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, God, there's so much good. This is... Oh, God, what am I doing? Oh, I was able to skip it, though. It's fine. I killed that TNT. It's fine. I no longer care. That floats. That's good. That's good. That's good. Ah, there we go. Oh, no, it's not over. I thought that was it. Where the hell was this? Because you had to remove... Oh, right, so this is because of the rainbow thing. You had to remove a comment on someone's post because they screenshotted your channel. What? They screenshotted your channel? What? Because of a rainbow? You don't know why people think it's bad and it's very weird. Yeah, I read that one. I definitely read that. You remember once you had a video that had over 200,000 views, but you had to delete it for some stupid reason. On an old channel, man, this is going back to Ben 10, but on an old channel of mine, before the PSP game of Ben 10 came out, this was early YouTube. This was like really early YouTube. I did a video with screenshots of Ben 10, the PSP game, with the hoverboard music from Rayman 3. That was it. It was just screenshots of the game with that music, and it was just to say, like, this game looks cool. That video got like 1 million views back in the day. It was on an old channel. Oh, crap. But yeah, like, nothing was monetized back then or anything. You know, it was just some crappy old channel I had. I don't use it for anything. It's gone now. But yeah, that was a wild time. Oh, right, when it says fire punches, I thought it meant get up close. No, it means I can actually just, like, shoot. This is like OG Rayman. Okay, cool. Levels are a bit intense at the moment. Oh, this is the end. This is fine. Go back to chatting. Give us Boston Billy West from that cartoon. Oh my god, yeah, could you imagine? They get Billy West to voice Murphy and Rayman in the remake. Would that make it worth buying if, like, the whole game is just like, come on. I can't do Boston. And he says car. That's the one thing I remember from that cartoon. He keeps saying car. Just get in the car. Also, you're not even gay. You just put a gay border on your profile pic since it's Pride Month. Well, I do like a Rayman character, and I sometimes call him your husband, so... Alright. How do you see our comments? That is, where do you look to read them? So, my monitor is here. There. Like, I don't know how I'm doing this. My monitor is here. My camera's there. I've got Streamlabs, OBS, whatever the hell it is, here. And on the left of the monitor, so it's literally, the camera's here, the chat is right there, and I can read it. But, you know, if I miss the comments, don't take it personally. You can do what you've been doing and just say attempt to. I'm not going to take offense. It's just very action platformer. Like, when the level get intense, it's, I got to concentrate, otherwise Rayman's going to die, and we don't want Rayman to die. If we don't all buy Rayman Legends Retold, Rayman is going to die. So, there you go. Rayman Legends is getting an ugly remake, and people still find the time to care about other people's sexual preference. I know, right? That's weird. Like, there's way more important things in the world to get angry about. Like, me getting angry about a Rayman Legends remake, that's valid. That's proper valid. Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, I think the way I worded it, not that long ago, there was somebody at work, it came out they were gay, you know, there was, because it was a surprise, and I just said to him, like, mate, like, do you care what I had for my breakfast this morning? I had Cheerios, and he was like, I don't care, and I was like, there you go, I don't care if you're gay, like, whatever, I don't care. And then we just carried on talking about whatever the hell we were talking about the previous day. It's like, I don't care. Rayman and the financial hostage situation. Yeah. It's blackmail. It is, because they've said that the Rayman series is going to hinge on whether or not that remake does well. It's like, oh, why didn't you remake Rayman 1 or 2, you fucking idiots? Like, I don't want to buy a remake of this. This is fine. Everything is conveniently located. Yeah, dude. I don't, up until about, what, 3 months ago, I didn't stream too often, so I didn't have things kind of set up properly. But you know, I've got 2 monitors now. I've got, can we start calling it Rayman Resold? Done. Rayman Legends again. Rayman Legends, but worse. There's so many things we could call it. Do you think Rayman Retold will sell without us buying it? This is the thing. I've seen a lot of people saying they're excited for it, so it's like it might sell kind of well. But I don't know. Now that I've done this stream, it seems like there's an equal amount of people like me that have just looked at it and gone, huh? What? What are you doing? So I don't know. Oh, damn. That was my jaw. I don't know if you heard that. Ah. But yeah, since I started streaming, I've invested a little bit. When it was my birthday, I bought myself a Stream Deck, which is like a little thing that has buttons and dials on it, so I can control the audio volume of the, you know, of the game and of my microphone. I can swipe between different scenarios on the screen. I can have the chat. I can have adjust my camera. You know, it's quite a good little thing. We are probably a vocal minority. Yeah, well, now that I've done this stream, I feel validated, because when I was on Blue Sky earlier, and there was another channel. I'm not gonna name the channel, because I don't want to throw shade at them. But there's a channel I follow that's like Rayman centric. They were clearly invited to the studio to go and check out this remake. And on the day of the announcement, like last night, they put this like long video going over all the new features, but everything they said was in a really positive light, like an almost overly positive light. And I'm like, I'm not going to turn around and say something stupid like, oh, they've paid them to say this, because I know that's not how this works. You know, it's like I was given a review copy of Bubsy 4D. I actually like that game. I wasn't paid to say I like it. It's just I like it. You know, it's not how this thing works. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know if, I understand it. Maybe they felt like kind of obliged to be nice because they were invited, but I've just looked at it and I'm like, I don't know. Doesn't look like... You might know who I'm on about. You might do. I think there's multiple channels that have been invited to this event and done something, but this one channel in particular, I've followed them for ages. I'd probably stay subscribed, I guess. Like, it's Rayman. I like Rayman. But yeah, it's like a really long video, and it's like... feels like a Dennis Reynolds implication situation with those kind of installs. I don't know who that is. You'd have to give me a bit of a context there. But oh, what was this, Dandy? It's so cool. It's 12 p.m. You haven't put your nighttime contacts in. Everyone's asleep. You're lying in bed watching my broadcast. Woohoo! Nice, cool. That's probably less strain on the eyes if you don't have to have contacts in. I'm not a contacts man. I can't do it. I haven't tried, to be fair, but I really don't like the idea of, like, I don't like the idea of poking myself in the eye, so I'm keeping the goggles. Used to love your Stream Deck, then one of the plugins for Blender broke completely, nearly 90% of you. Yeah, that's the only thing. If you get dependent on it, it's a shame. It's a really good thing. I mean, I don't know if you took the time, you could maybe set it yourself if you have the hotkeys and then tell the buttons to be hotkeys. But yeah, I've got a couple of plugins for things, but I don't use it for too much outside of streaming at the moment. I've got one set up for when I'm in Clip Studio, so when I'm drawing, I can do like undo by turning the dial that way and redo by turning it that way. Oh, it's when you could say something negative, but you won't. Yeah, it's one of them. I gotta kind of be like balanced, I guess. I mean, it's the same with the Bubsy 4D video, except I liked it. Hell, I liked your game, and I had people in my video on that. I had people in my comment section saying, "Who paid you to say all this nice stuff?" And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about? I like the game. Like, no one's paying me. I'm some loser with 9,000 subscribers. I keep forgetting I played your game. Like, I have your game. I liked your game." And yeah, yeah, people get weird about it, but so I know not to like jump to that conclusion, but it's just I've seen that one channel that, yeah, they went there, they were invited, they got given a bunch of free stuff, so yeah, they're probably more inclined to say nice things about it. It's just one of them things. But me sat at my desk watching the trailer at 10 p.m. last night, I'm like, whoa, this, I don't know about this. This looks a bit weird. Yeah. Oh, you have night lenses. You put them on in the evening, take them off in the morning, and during the day, you can see perfectly. Oh, okay. My eyes are probably way beyond that. Yeah. Without my glasses, any further than that, like my arm's length, not happening. Can't see it. So sometimes I'll sit here and edit without my glasses, but nah. Even then, I'll get a headache if I do that for too long, so. What the hell am I doing next? How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 37. I'm still fine. Everything's good. Yeah, let's do this. I don't like the levels with dragons. It's kind of boring. I don't know. It's like they're over quite quickly. Next up, we got that music level, which normally I would like, but I don't know how well that's going to work during a stream. Whoa, okay, we're just doing a whole lot of running. Whoa, no, now it's made me stop. What the fuck? Here we go. Look, guys, the whole game is 3D because this dragon is 3D. Please don't tell me that's the reason, that's the only, like, is that why the only 3D bits are the dragon bits? Because the dragon is 3D? Like, Ooh. But yeah, it's, oh god, there's a fly on my monitor. No, get off! Oh, no. No! I died because of the fucking fly! Yeah, the whole, oh, it's back! Get off my screen, you dickhead! If only it showed up on stream. Yeah, this 3D blend works fine. Like, this is fine. It makes sense because he's in the background. Like, that wouldn't really work if he was a 2D character. But everything else being 2D in the background, it looks fine. Oh god, what am I doing? Yeah, that video I did about your game, it was a learning experience, because I definitely did feel that way. Like, I was given that game by your publisher, but I've been following your game for so long, so I don't want to slag it off. And I've admitted before now, there is probably parts of your game I probably could have bought up, which would have been like negative points. But I stand by the fact that at the end of the video, I still would have said, this game's great, I like it. But people can't grasp that. People are like really weird about it. I don't know. They just can't grasp the fact that I liked it. And then in fairness, other people did comment, like, I think like the Switch version didn't run as well, but I didn't get the Switch version, so yeah, it was learning, but yeah, doesn't matter. Even if I did say like more negative things, the end result would have been the same. I still would have said I like the game, so yeah. But because I did that, I have, like, when I wrote this thing about Bubsy 4D, and it's like I have got a couple of negatives to say about it, so it's like, but, you know, don't want to spoil the video, but the end result's the same, you know, it's... Is that not it? Do I not get... Did I not punch him? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no, here we go. Get him, get the fucking... Just get him. Holy shit. There we go. He takes a lot of punches. Is that it? Is he gone? He's pulling a face. No, he's recovered. It's the old video game rule of 3. Oh, balls. Oh no, it's fine. Everything's fine. Ah, fuck! No! How much of that boss fight do I have to do again? Oh, that's fine. I've got a checkpoint. It's cool. You still get the odd comment from people that read bad review and took it as their own opinion without playing it. People find the idea of subjectivism hard, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing with me. I kind of like talking about this. It's interesting. It's kind of a unique sort of position as well, because I'm talking to you, and it's kind of like, I don't know, because you've made the game. But yeah, it's... I've always, like, with reviews, you get people these days that they just follow one person and just, like, absorb their opinion, and that's it. Whereas I've always kind of just... I've watched multiple people's videos about things. If I'm going to spend some money on something, I'll watch, like, 10 videos if I have to. Or I'll read, like, 10 reviews or whatever. And these days, because I'm an adult, sometimes I just think I'll buy it and play it, and if I don't like it, I'll trade it in, like, whatever. But yeah... People find the idea of subjectivism hard. Yeah, because, like, loads of people in their videos, they really... I try not to do this. I don't do it. But when they make a point, they always say, like, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Like, I'm just telling you this in my opinion. It's like, I know it's your opinion. It's your video. But it's because of everybody else. They have to say, it's just my opinion. You know, and it's like, it's to me, it's the same as saying, subscribe if you want to see more. It's like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I just, yeah. Oh, by the way, we're talking about Clive and Wrench. Somebody asked about what game we were talking about. It's Dinosaur Bites game. I liked it. My copy is still sealed, but that's not because I don't like it. It's just because I played it on PC. And I've played a bit on my Steam Deck. But yeah, there's still stuff I haven't found in that. There was, didn't you put a trophy in there so that you could get, like, a demo screen with that cool, like, orb thing from the PS1 demo disc? I never figured out how you do that. I'm going to assume I don't like the bosses that much. Yeah, this ain't working for me. The fact I've paused it to have a little chat with you guys is, yeah. Are my lights still on? Oh, yeah, they're still on. This kind of reminds me, you're going to play Balan Wonderworld one of these days to see for myself if it's as bad as people that probably didn't play it for themselves say. I, too. That is on my list. I have bought that game. I got it for £5. I saw loads of reviews say it's bad, but it's like my scale for what's bad is different to the modern equivalent of that, I guess. Oh, you was referring to the Bubsy 4D bosses. I don't want to say too much because I kind of made like I've written a whole thing about it. I think they're fine. I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're great. They're fine. There are still very buried Easter eggs nobody has found. Nice. That's cool. I don't know what you've hidden in that game. I loved it. I loved when there was the bit where I can't remember what level it was now, but when I stopped what I was doing and I saw a newspaper on the floor, I put it in my video because it made me laugh. I zoomed in on the newspaper on the floor and it, in tiny writing, it said "Trouble with the Trolley," and I was like, fuck, I knew that would be a joke. Yeah. Oh yeah, Yuji Naka went to jail for insider training. That's hilarious. I also find the thing I find really, really weird about Balan Wonderworld. I haven't played it, but I think that the case is a good. Oh yeah, there we go. We're talking about Balan Wonderworld. Yeah, I've not played it yet, but where is it? Where's my copy of that game? Hang on, because the one really weird part of that gets me every time. Like it's like a really weird decision from because I think I played the demo, but like there it is. It's still sealed. Oh, is the disc loose? I don't know. Anyway, still sealed, and you've got like Scrimblow platformer character on the box. It's like yeah. You don't play as this guy. Like that's really weird. The game's name is named after this guy, and he's on the front cover. But it's like you don't play as him. You play as like one of two random kids. I don't know. I just thought that was like really weird. Yeah. You have to go out for a bit in 25 minutes because your mum is going to wake up your sister. I might still be here. I don't know. I normally do my streams for about 3 hours, and we are approaching that because after a while, my voice starts to give way. I haven't played it either. Literally, it was £5. That's the only reason I own it, and that's why it's still sealed, because I'm not in a rush. But I was like, for £5, I'll probably like it for £5. I think the price comes into account as well. Like some people, if the game's like not that great, but it's cheap, it's like, well, what's your problem then? If it's not that great, but also I think I've said this before on social media, but this day and age, people who think like a 7 out of 10 is a bad game. Like, what the hell are you talking about? That's above average. That's more than half good. But in this day and age, if it's not a 9, then it's like an unplayable atrocity that's the worst piece of shit in the world. And it's like, that's not how numbers work. Like, I don't get it. I've got loads of games that I've played that are like an easy 5 out of 10, but I'd still play them again because it's all right. It's not bad. Yeah. You love Knights. It's so... Surely it's mediocre at worst. I've not played it. I've got Knights on Steam. I think I bought it before they delisted it or something. Some of your favourite games are solid 6 out of 10s. Yeah, I mean, you like licensed stuff too, right? Because there's all that Disney stuff back on the PS1. Like, most of them, they're all right. Like, they're not terrible, but they're not great either. I mean, that Toy Story collection that's coming out, it's like... Yeah, I mean, you got Bug's Life in there. I'm not a big fan of that one, but it's all right. I'll probably play that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the license, the Disney stuff on the PS1, like, damn, like they're way better than they have any right to be. I think that's the thing with me. Like Toy Story 2, that game did not need to be that good, but I'm glad it is. It's oh crap! I forgot I was doing this. Right. I'm gonna concentrate. What I might do is I might get to the end of this and then maybe do that Castle Rock like music level and then call it a day because I'm kind of done. My brain and my voice, it's starting to go. Oh balls! There's too much going on. My brain. Is he gonna stop? Oh, there we go. Whoa, so much 3D. Ah, shit, get down, you moron. Oh, no. You didn't get to sleep until 3:30 p.m. PM? That's not that late. That's the afternoon. I mean, do you mean AM? I'm also still in the middle of boss fights, so my brain's like half chat, half... Oh, shit. That's bullshit. How are you supposed to avoid that? Get down! I don't know how the grabbing mechanic works. Just get down! It's because I play like Donkey Kong where he just lets go of stuff really easily. Oh, God. Oh, no. This is kind of why I don't play the original God of War games. Like, when the camera's zoomed out and there's loads of stuff going on, I can't do this. My brain just doesn't let me. It's much easier when the camera's zoomed in and I'm making Rayman run around the levels. Balan is boring, that's the problem. Decently put together, it works, but it's boring. It technically works. It is a video game that you can run on a console. It's one of those games. It sure is a game that works. When do I go? When do I attack him? Oh. Oh, the music's... That's it. We're done. I like the kazoo. There's a kazoo playing now. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, by the way. I like the kazoo, and now the music slowed down. That's funny. Look how much depth this image has. It's like 99% 2D. Oh, now he's gonna skedaddle. Get out of here. Oh, we give him a good punch, don't we? Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, you idiot. Oh, damn. I don't remember that. Straight into the pig's butthole. Ah, Gino. Oh, man. Oh, you're going to trigger me with questions like that. Yeah, I spent the first, like, half an hour of this stream just talking about that remake. I don't like the look of it. That's the short version. Yeah. That whole thing seems to be, like, just a massive amount of weird decision-making on their part. I don't know why. My main issue... Everybody's heard me say this on this stream like 10 times now, but whatever. I'll get on my box again. Oh, crap, I did the thing. I don't know how much you can hear the music. Yeah, they've gone out of their way to make all of these characters 3D, but obviously Rayman's been 3D before, but not this version of Rayman. And then they put those 3D models in a 2D game, so it's like, what was the point in doing that? Now you've got like a muddy, less readable version of the game. Nah, it ain't working for me. It don't look great. Yeah. I have an idea. Wait there. Because Dandy has just said something in the chat. But I have one of these boys, so I can... let me see what that says. If you've said something horrible. Oh. Is it Polish? It's saying Polish. I don't know. It's not. No, it's not picking it up. I'm trying. Now it's saying Russian, but it's still not showing it. Can I? I'm trying to wrap my hand around my microphone. Russian. Yes, translate that. It ain't doing it. Technology's failing me. I think. Sorry, everybody else. This is curious. I've never had any reason to use Google Translate on the camera before. I'm curious. It's not. It's just not happening. Oh well. No idea what it says. Sorry. Please stream playing Balan. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Because I don't... this is the thing. I say I wouldn't want to make a video on it. I don't know. I won't know until I play it. Because before now I've gone into a game with no intention of making a video. But, yeah, I probably could. I could probably do that. Oh, yeah, that's... Hideki's just said that, Grant Kirkhope is doing some of the music for the Rayman Legends remakes. There's one thing that will be good. Just the one. Yeah. Grant Kirkhope's doing the music. Was it David Gassman, the original voice actor for Rayman? He's voicing Rayman. Cool. Rayman doesn't say very much in this game, but cool. Streaming would give me an excuse not to play the entire thing. I like this. You're onto something. I like the way you think. Because I'm probably not going to play the whole of Rayman Legends. Unless I just stream this again some other time. Oh, right. This is all music, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there's footage of this level, like, side by side with the remake. And because it's a music-based level, you can synchronize it perfectly. And look at these big guys. Whenever they get hit by something, they pull like a crazy face because they're cartoon characters. But in the remake, their 3D model just goes flying and it looks awful. And there's no... Look here, all the castles in the background. There's nothing. This exact bit where you're running along the castle, there's nothing in the background in the remake. You're just in a void and it's weird. Cool. Can't deny it's a really cool idea for a level though. Just everything's perfectly synchronized to the music. It's very cool. Obviously, can't look at the chat while I'm doing this. It's rad though. This is awesome. Oh, even the arrows. You got the old banjo going on as well. Ah, kazoo. Nice. Missed all of those. Nice. Oh, I think we're coming to the end. Yeah, I recognise this. This is the end. There we go. You wish Retolds was a new title. Yeah. Again, it's what we said before. It's probably like an investment mindset, isn't it? If we remake one people already know, but even that mindset doesn't work because it's like, oh, we need to remake one people already know to guarantee it will sell more. But it's like, why have you remade this one? Like, it's literally, I can play it on PS5. It doesn't make sense to me. And yes, you can now play Rayman 1 on PS5, but that's the PS1 version. So just remake that. Oh, man. As someone who has Hi-Fi Rush and Guitar Hero among your favourite games, you approve of this level. I've got to play Hi-Fi Rush. My friend says it's great. And I've played like a little bit at his house on his Xbox, but I ain't... Yeah. I haven't played it myself. I think it went really cheap. But that was another thing. Like, didn't Microsoft acquired that studio and then just kind of pulled the plug on them and then they got purchased by another publisher? I don't know. What a messy situation. It's just... A rhythm platformer is such an inspired mashup. Isn't there, There's one I played at EGX years ago called Billy Bust Up, which is like a musical, I think, where every level is like a stage play or something. That was ages ago. That was like, I don't know. Was that like 2016? That might, I don't even know if it was like around the time this came out, this Rayman Legends. I don't know. It was ages ago. I played it. The woman that was making it was just her at the booth. And yeah, she was nice. And I played it, and there was like It was basically just a sandbox to test the moveset out, and she had like a little puzzle that was inspired by that block puzzle from Spyro 2, where the lights change and you have to like jump on it, and the other two next to it change. And you know, I said to her, "Oh, I recognise what you've done here. Like I've played Spyro 2 enough times." But yeah, I liked it, but that's literally all I've played of that, or really seen of it. It's still coming too. That's cool. I heard. I think the last thing I heard about that was you may well have been at the same EGX. Oh, that sucks. I don't even know. I can't even remember. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, EGX is like my local one. You can probably tell from my voice. It's my local one. So yeah, I used to go there quite a lot. I haven't been for quite some time though, because it seemed like they were focusing more and more on like bigger games, but they weren't getting many. And so the last time I went there, it was a lot of standing around in queues for not many games, and it just wasn't very good. Yeah. But yeah, the last thing I heard about that Billy Bust Up wasn't it being published by Humble or something, and then they stopped publishing games, and it was kind of like up in the air for a while. I don't know. I heard something, but yeah, weird. But you know what I'm gonna do? I've done what I said I was gonna do. I think I'll just go onto the little chat screen, mute my PlayStation. How do I, I gotta figure out buttons. Mute that. Come back to this screen. All of my chat has disappeared, but I can still see it, so that's fine. Yeah, this is probably close to the end. This is the 3-hour mark. This is usually how long I last. Music Junkie says, you got a Steam key from PlayAsia for Hi-Fi Rush for $10. Absolute steal. You have a physical copy on PS5 pre-ordered. Is that still happening? I heard that was happening. Is that physical? Is that like one of these limited run type situations, or is it just it's on Amazon and you can buy it? Because if it's just it's on Amazon and you can buy it, I'd probably be inclined. How you dream of playing Rayman Legends again. It's a pity it doesn't work for us. What, like your copy doesn't work, or is the game not, like, does it not work over there, or is it banned or something? Or I can't imagine it's banned, surely. It's Rayman. If it is your copy, I mean, I can attest, like, this didn't cost me very much at all. This was £8. I didn't even need to buy it. This was an interesting way to literally wake up at 6:40 a.m. Okay, cool. I wonder where you're from. You are from Australia. No. That's not far enough, I don't think. Am I finishing the broadcast already? I'll be finishing pretty soon. I've been going for 3 hours. It's 3 hours and 2 minutes. That's how long this is. That's about as long as I can really last with that live stream. It is Australia. Is it? Because I have an Australian clock on my computer. Is that? Oh yeah, tomorrow. 7:47 tomorrow. Yeah, that's because I speak to Square Eye Jack, so I have an Australian clock on my computer. Oh, it's limited run for that Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, you don't like that company, but it's the only exception because you love Hi-Fi Rush. Only getting standard edition though, not any collector's edition chaos. Yeah, they messed up with that Sonic thing recently, didn't they? I don't like limited run. I hate that. Like, I've bought 2 of their PC releases now. It's just because they went on sale. I bought the Gex collection and the Tomba special edition. They were cheap, and I've never played Gex, and Tomba was it was a convenient way to own that game. So yeah, but yeah, I hate them. I don't like them at all. They seem really shady, put it that way. I can tell my voice is going as well because it's starting to sound deep. Billy Bust Up, was that upcoming 3D platformer that's got backlash because of a controversial composer? News to me. I don't know. But anywho, yeah. Thanks for everybody that showed up. It's probably about on average with what I normally do with my streams. You know, 10 to 15 people showing up, but that's cool. It's been consistent as well. Thank you to everyone that showed up and stayed as well. You know, I'm aware people sometimes dip out, but yeah, like a lot of people stayed to hang around today. And I finally found out that I'm not the only one that thinks Rayman Legends Retold looks kind of crappy. So that was useful information to learn. Yeah, I don't know. I'll stream again next week probably. I don't know. I could carry on with Spider-Man, but I've left that so long now. I'm kind of not in the mood for it. Kind of in the mood for this, to be honest. I don't know. What else have I got? I could stream Clive and Wrench. I could stream Balan Wonderworld. Man, I got a bunch of stuff on PS4. I could stream Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I'm halfway through that, so I'm probably not going to do that. Yeah. That's me. I'm done. I've got a little end screen with some Astrobot music, I think. I can't even remember what music it is. Or is it... whatever. You vote for Balan Wonderworld. Well, is it Wonderworld or Wonderland? What is it? It's Wonderworld. Yeah, doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Anywho, yeah, right. I'll look at the camera for this. Thank you for joining me for whatever this is. Every time I do it, it's nice. I think it's the lights. They made a difference. That's why people stayed. Right? It's probably the only reason. Cool. Anyway, farewell, goodbye, and thanks again.